Oh, shoot.
This is a Rick Code exclusive.
Boyaka.
Fucked up with the remote.
Say what?
I'm not.
Oh, my man. He was about to hold it with his hand and realized that
He's like, oh,
that's beneath him.
He's like, I ain't done that in fucking some years. What is this?
What is this?
Is that how it's supposed to feel?
shit
Right.
we're doing right now? We're just ghetto-ness.
People that hold their smoke.
Peasants.
Right.
I remember back when.
I remember when I used to smoke Philly blunts and hell hold it.
Oh man,
Thank God I got out of that hellhole.
Philly blunts, nigga, fucking. Them hoes was gross.
Out the moles, smoking grow. It's all a nigga knows. Money, cash, cars, and clothes and hoes. And so I suppose it is episode motherfucking 27. Welcome to the motherfucking Up Podcast. We are live.
Yes. Oh man.
And on time, as always. Open like hallways, I am Rick Code.
It's your boy Dubz 817, man.
It's your man Chef Chad, the artist formerly known as Twitterless.
Formerly known as Twitterless. And it is episode 27, and we do have what I would consider a very interesting palette for y'all today. It's a few topics. You might catch it in the promo and whatnot, but yeah, man, we touching on a few things, so y'all go ahead and go on and get right, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Get this
Crack this seal,
shots together.
twist up if you got it. We about to get it jumping like hydraulic, you know what I mean? You feel me? We been a hot topic. And we know.
What is that?
It's called Heaven's Door.
Wow.
Seen it on fucking through the app, going through the bourbons, and I was like, ooh, shit.
Bourbon.
On the what? Total Wine
Total
app?
Wine app.
My boy perusing the app.
I was about to get a rum because I hadn't had a rum in a while, and then I seen this, and I was like, man, let me get this good bit.
I like only like one type of rum. That's Sailor Jerry's. And that's too proof shit. Everything else, I be like, nah, I'm straight. Fumble. No, this ain't no fumble. Let me get all that.
It's recovery.
Pass the Grey Poupon.
Well, you know the boom boo not too bad. You know what I'm saying?
that bamboo, that's definitely a fire one. I just ain't thought to get no rum. I'm a tequila dude, so
I drink everything,
rum
so.
don't cross. Well, I mean, I'm saying like I drink it if I had to. I'm just saying rum don't cross my mind most of the time.
I'm trying to build a rotation now that I'm not doing like the all black shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So,
shit, I probably need to get a few more.
let me see here. Yeah, let me pop it off with the wine, man.
Yeah, I probably need to get a few more, you know, assortments, just, you know, wet the palate as it was. You know what I mean?
Let me get that.
What's been up, though, man?
That much,
Chef
man.
Chad, tell me something good. What you don't know good? What's good in the hood?
Shit, I'm alive and I feel fucking good.
Hey, man, that sound like a plan. Sound like a winner to me, too.
Thankful and grateful for every day.
Sound like a motherfucking
Let
winner.
me get the one down there, too.
What's going on over here?
Yeah. It's been a while since we had all three.
Think I'm gonna jump
think it's a fourth one, but that leche one, I don't know. Bro.
There's a leche?
Yeah.
I can try that then.
Gotta mix that with the real shit. That's probably gonna taste weird than a motherfucker.
I think I'm gonna follow suit. Pass me that spoon action. Code.
Box.
What is the deal for the week?
It
How was
is
your week?
the gamer tag. You can follow me on Rick Code Box. It's about to be the same for the Twitch and everything, so you can follow that too. You know what I mean? But man, what's been up for the week, man? A bunch of up and down, wishy-washy, dilly-dally for your boy, man. I mean, I've been trading.
Ooh,
Stock
them
trade,
motherfuckers, those have been looking
went
sexy.
up and down. Executed a few contracts today. I mean, well, Friday. But other than that, I mean, it's been a light week for me. I mean, it's Martin Luther King weekend. You know, shout out to Martin Luther, the King Jr. His birthday. You know, happy birthday to Martin Luther King. Made sure that I was not doing a damn thing. You know, and will not be doing a damn thing on that day.
Right on.
I'm not doing anything.
Nope. Chilling.
Not doing anything that resembles work at all. No, thank you. But yeah,
Floats. It floats.
we got a interesting time frame that we in right now with everything that's going on. I'm just interested to see how a lot of the employers and stuff is gonna handle it, like the Martin Luther King stuff, or even like Black History Month coming up, where it's like, you know, everybody been talking about everything, you know, George Floyd and everything. 2020, motherfuckers had on kente cloths on the motherfucking steps and shit. You know what I'm saying? But what the fuck is y'all really gonna do, like, you know? Like, I think this is gonna be one of the first times that most people even probably be off of Martin Luther King, just because, you know, like, I'm just saying traditionally, like, that's been one of the holidays from a workforce standpoint that ain't been respected. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers respect Columbus Day, President's Day. Not even a particular motherfucking president, just presidents. Just in general, presidents. But motherfucking Martin Luther King, yeah, they couldn't do it. First shot, cheers, man. Top of the top. Surviving the pandemic still. 2021.
Also want to add this toast to Rashawn. We lost another classmate out here. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck cancer. You know what I mean? RP to him. Prayers up to his family. You know what I mean? May he rest in peace. You know, I didn't know him, but you know, fuck cancer all the way around. I'm pretty sure everybody can relate to that.
Me and him, we have the same birthday. Me, him, and Chad's sister. We all got the same birthday, so fucking. That's like one thing right there. And me and him was like on the track team and shit. So,
Right.
Minute, please.
The what?
The Malaga.
Nigga, your arm.
Hey. Can't reach it.
That nigga put that hell straight down.
I couldn't reach it.
Dubz over there. How was your week?
Shit, it was all right. Went to my uncle's funeral. Like, that shit was an experience. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, like, found out, like, Black Catholics are rare. Like,
Whoa. Say again.
Black Catholics. Like, I never really, like, thought about it. Like,
That's a thing?
yeah. Like, my uncle, he was a Catholic. I didn't even fucking...
I didn't know that was even, like, I'm asking because that's boggled the mind just now.
Yeah,
Like,
so fucking...
That's fucking interesting.
right.
Yeah, so go into the fucking, like... Well, normally when we go to a funeral down there, like, they do it at, like, one church, you know what I'm saying? And when we passed that church, I was like, oh, shit, we ain't doing it here. And then we get there, and then my mom like, oh, he was a Catholic, and I was like, oh,
What the
shit,
fuck?
like-
Did they have the smoke thing that they were?
One second. Hold on 1 second.
I believe so. They had like a lot of different shit that they like did like with like water and like all types of shit.
okay.
So like it all kind of like blended together. Like it was like a pretty calm funeral. Like you know how like most like funerals like it's always like people like crying and like, like it was like pretty
Laid back.
pretty chill. Like people were still crying and all that,
Right.
but it was pretty chill.
Held the composure.
Yeah, it was a dude. We had watched a Netflix movie. It was like a Christmas movie, like a couple weeks before Christmas and shit.
I was like,
So the dude gets up there. He takes his mask off, and I'm looking like, dog, I done seen this dude before. Like, and he like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm his godson, blah blah blah. And he mentored me and all this. So
I just had to grab that bottle. That was tough.
I'm looking like, bro, like I know this dude, but like I don't know him like from the family, like anything. Like,
Right.
where do I know this dude from? And like he was like, yeah, man, we was like he was talking about how he worked with him like in the school system and stuff because I found out like he was an administrator. He worked on the city council. He did like economics and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I didn't like know that. Like so like everybody getting up there talking about him. Like I'm like, dog, he do like he a lot of stuff. Like that's why everybody know him. Like I thought it was just for the funeral home, but like in like that area, it's like a good like 2 or 3 cities, and like in each city, like he did something else.
Right.
Like
He popping in
yeah.
all the cities.
So like the actor dude was up there and he was like, man, I was working with him in the school system and he was like, I wanted to be an actor, and he was like, you know, if you tell him you want to do something, like he'll like help you do it,
Right.
but like
gotta
he
know.
also gonna give you like a long spiel about like, and I got the same stuff like, hey, cause he bought me my first car, and for that like I was supposed to go down there and work with him, but by the time the summertime came, I'm like, I'm already a manager, bro. Like,
You done finessed on the call, man.
no,
That would sound like you described in so many words.
no.
Sound like you had a verbal or some type of written, some type of contract. And so, whereas
It was-
I'm going to give you a car in exchange for goods and services. In this case,
No, but he bought
services.
all of us.
And he was like, sure.
He bought a good majority of us cars. You know what I'm saying? Like when I got mine, I was still in high school. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm a senior, blah blah blah. I'm supposed to get out. And my uncle was like, yeah, man, like you might not want to. It's not for everybody. Like the funeral home business, like it's not for everybody. So when me and him talked, like it was like a couple weeks into the summer. Like I had just got my. It's not my first job, but it's my first job since I done graduated. So
This is
like,
the wing jump off?
yeah. So I'm like, I'm already a manager, and he like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying, like, don't worry about it. But like, while you gaining this experience, like, you know what I'm saying, make sure that you picking up this, and this, and like, you know, you're not gonna come down here, but like, while you doing whatever you doing, like, make sure you,
Putting you on game.
yeah.
I can dig it.
So like the actor dude up there, and he finally said that he was an actor, and I was like, oh shit, like that's where I know that nigga from. So then I'm texting Antoinette, and I'm like, hey, remember that movie? Like,
Oh, he was like from a movie that you've seen.
yeah, and
The
it,
Christmas movie that you had saw
Yeah.
a couple weeks prior.
so that was like,
What's the name of it?
I forgot.
Now I want to know the actor.
His name is Andrew Fuller.
Whoopsie.
Ooh. Every time, nigga, that's gonna be a part of the. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a ooh compilation. Like, what is that, nigga?
Sorry. All right, what was we saying it was?
Andra. Fuller.
And Daryl Fuller?
No, it's no E.
Oh, Adera. Daryl Fuller.
You spelling it wrong still, but
I said how you spell it.
Andra. Right there. The third one.
Oh, Andrew Fuller. Oh, he know your uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know this dude. He was in like Stump the Yard or some shit, right?
He was in like a couple movies. But like that shit was weird, and then like
Oh yeah, yep. He was in LA Complex, Here We Go Again, Black Jesus, The Game.
Black Jesus, who it was.
Yep. What was I saying? I know I've seen this dude. Yeah, Black Jesus. Yeah. Well, shout out to him. My dude working. That's what's up. Go on though.
Then after like the service was over, like me and my brother, we getting ready to head back up here, and we stop at this little chicken spot. Old lady run from around the corner like, "Hey!" And her husband like, "Hey!" He talking to us like chopping it up with us. And we thinking like she just a random lady, and he like, "Oh man, that's my wife." And she like, "Hey, somebody getting busted over here." So Corey grab his phone. He go live.
Like busted like from police
Like-
standpoint or like
Like U.S. Marshals, nigga. That video that was in my Instagram story, that was U.S. Marshals.
Fuck the
So
police, man.
Corey, it was white people that was getting arrested, but
Shout out to the police one time, just one time.
it was Corey walked over like all the way to the gate that was like right there, and he just sitting there recording. So the dude like telling me like how the city is and shit, and I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm from here, like a motherfucker, like.
Right.
So then he like started asking me where I'm from and shit, and Corey still over there recording. And like while we talking, it's a van, like a fucking Quest or some one of them like vans that like people normally wouldn't drive type shit, like one of the older shits.
Okay, right.
So it's like, you know how you got the windshield shit on there? It's like the windshield shit on the driver's like side window, and it's over the windshield. All of a sudden, you see that shit close up, and it's a dude with a vest on in that bitch, and he hit reverse like right by us, bro, and we like, oh shit.
See, that's that type of shit. That's the type of shit. Nah, I would've had to get on.
What?
I'd have been like, all right, I'm gonna fuck with everybody.
Undercover,
I'm the
undercover.
type of person, I can't be around nothing the police doing. Like the police involved, I'm generally speaking gonna probably go to the other side of town.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, I'm saying like not
we had,
too
we
far,
had
but I'm
just
saying
ordered
like,
our food
Right,
and
right,
everything.
right.
So like
But-
we waiting on our food to come out. So like this shit is all unfolding while we just everybody sitting there
Right,
waiting for
right.
their food to come out. So like the police start bringing people out in handcuffs, or the marshals. They start bringing people out in handcuffs. It's like an old lady. They set her down on the ground. 2 other dudes, and then they just start bringing shit out the crib.
Right.
And then another dude pull up. He ride through the parking lot, got his cowboy hat on and shit. Like I guess he was like the boss or something. Like he pull up at the end, and I was like, yeah, it's a wrap for these niggas, bro.
man, these motherfuckers.
That's fucking crazy. What's the chances of that shit?
Yeah.
Like just pulling over and then like, oh shit, like,
'Cause
god damn.
we wouldn't have seen it either because we was down out on that end, and we was looking for somewhere to eat, and we was like, man, fuck it, it ain't shit down here. So we started driving the other way, and we finna start getting something to eat off the highway. And then my brother like Googled some shit. He like, hey, loop back around. It's a restaurant that is like right there.
Right.
And then we just so happened to see that shit. But that's where I found out like the black Catholics was rare, because when I was talking to old dude, and he was like, y'all down here for a funeral? And we was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. We was like, yeah, my uncle died. And he was like, man, he was a good dude, blah, blah, blah. His wife came up, and he started telling her, and then he like, you know he was a Catholic, right? And I was like, that's like the 3rd time I done heard that today. Like,
Why they kept saying it like that? So like, is it like taboo? You think like being a Catholic?
I haven't
To a
looked
black
it up,
person is
but, like, I
I
guess
mean-
it's like being a black Republican or something, like.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't
I
say
can
I
see
wouldn't.
that.
Well, no, when you're a black Republican, you get ostracized. I wouldn't say like from a religious standpoint. I just think it's.
I
More
mean, it's
so,
probably just. I'm not
it's just
saying
something
it's
I'm
rare,
not familiar
probably.
with.
Yeah.
As far as like just my dealings with religious people, I just like generally might be a Jehovah's Witness, might get like a Judeo or whatever, or like an Israelite, or you get your Muslims. But I don't really bump into too many Catholic black people. I mean, I know there's areas like I know. I think Jamaica's one of those areas, or Haiti. One of them is like I know like there's like areas where Catholicism is like heavily leaned upon. You know what I mean? Versus other areas is just not something that I just follow with.
Popular.
I mean, I'm
in the
well,
black
I mean, I
culture.
wouldn't know if it's popular. I'm saying you talking to the wrong person about religious shit anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I don't check for two. I wouldn't give 2 fucks what your religion is. I mean, I honestly would tell you fuck you, regardless of what your religion is, probably. And that's no disrespect to nobody's religion, because I mean I support love all religions. I'm just not religious, so it's like I don't check on stuff I'm not into. I'm just not into it, so I'm not as the person that will be. I'm just going by, so I'm just speaking personally from personal experience about, because I've never checked into it. But
I'm pretty curious now, though. Like,
now that I'm thinking about it, like I've never bumped into, I don't think, a black person that was a Catholic. In my 31 years, I haven't met one person. That was a Catholic.
When I was in elementary, it was one dude. I think he was like a 7-day Adventist or whatever that's called.
Oh yeah. I know those. I've seen that. I've seen like I said, the Jehovah's Witnesses. You got the the Hebrew Israelites. You got, of course, the Muslims. You got the extreme religious nuts. You know what I mean, and all of that. I just ain't never seen any. I don't know a black person, rather, like from personal experience, and maybe I'm not cultured enough. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But, I don't know.
And that was kind of what that movie, that One Night in Miami, was kind of like built around. Like Muhammad Ali just won a fight, and like he was meeting with Malcolm X and like Jim Brown and Sam Cooke, and they was It was like the day before he announced that he was about to become a Muslim. So like they was having like all them conversations and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting watch.
Well,
Got a question.
Mm-hmm.
How was the food?
What food? The chicken?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was pretty similar to, I guess, Chicken Express, maybe.
Okay.
Corey had the fish. I got the chicken. Like, it was a chicken place. Little mom and pop spot.
Yeah.
right. Shit. Well, let's talk about some real shit. You know, what we got going on this week. You know, what was our first subject?
YNW? Is that what you said?
No, what was our first subject?
You want to start off with the
Yeah, let's do that.
YFN Lucci?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's switch it up one time. We're gonna start off with, I guess, the popular part of versus, you know how we always started off with be super serious and shit. Let's
Y'all
start it
heard
off
that
with-
the fucking 911 call?
I did not listen to it.
I didn't hear any parts of what actually happened to him. I just read the case documents, like as far as like the dossier and stuff on what they had, as far as the case and stuff, what like they doing, and that shit just real crazy. Just cause, dude, like these rappers is like, what the fuck at this point? Like it's like every week, like you know what I mean? Like we come in on these podcasts and it's like every other week. It's like literally, it's
We gotta
it's
say
like,
RIP to one of them,
it's
or
a
they
dead,
going to
like,
jail.
It's a data in jail, bro. Like, and I'm saying that only because I get it. Like I'm from them slums, so I get it, bro. I know hustle tell you motherfuckers. I'm saying, but you motherfuckers be having it and doing dumb shit. That's what's like the more like pressing matter for me. Like like you're like you're like Lil Wayne's daughter's like boyfriend.
Right.
Let's put it like regular. Let's put it like real life. Like right, fuck the rapper shit. Like you're Lil Wayne's 100 millionaire with Lil Wayne.
They got back together?
Yeah, that's his girlfriend, right? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, you're able to keep that type of company at this point in your life. You're no longer whoever the fuck it is.
Lil Wayne did kill the Key to the Street remix, bro.
Right, but I'm saying you're no longer
That hoe
whoever
was
you
fire.
were, whoever the
That
fuck
was
it
like one of
was
the
that you
best
was
Wayne
trying to
verses
be
in
or
a
that
while.
you was. You no longer that person. Fumbo.
Damn.
God damn.
That bitch exploded.
Exploded.
Like, for
Make
real,
it
for real.
rain, trick. You want to see
I
some
don't-
ass?
You know how many times I done put that clip up there or clips like that? Like this
We
motherfucker.
go, baby. Make it rain, chick. We got shout out to the background making it rain on Chef Chad over here.
You got the spirits
But
out
no,
there.
like I'm saying, man, this shit like I got a message for you young niggas, man. I'm 31.
That nigga do got the Aztec.
You feel me? I'm
What? Nah, Rick.
I'm one fly.
He got the Maya.
I'm one of a kind, you know, one fly in my time, you know, and I'm just taking, you know, it one day at a time as I move into my prime. You dig? And I just got a message for the adolescents and the less fortunate. Like, you got to get it how you live. But once you get it, you got to realize you got it. That was a problem I once had. Where, like, I think he can relate, you know, because we kind of, like, came up together where it was like, well, we was making way more money than when we was behaving, where we was behaving. You know what I mean? Like, we was making money. Yeah. But we was, like, literally, like, my house had, like, a fucking one chair. Like, not like a recliner. Like, I mean, like, a fucking chair. Like,
I've heard the
like,
story.
Yeah, like, my place had, like, one chair. I'm making, like, fucking $9,000 a month. Like,
I was just buying shoes.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I get it, dog. I get it. I make, like, $9,000 a month, dog. Like,
niggas was buying shoes and beats.
like, that's it, bro. Nigga was buying shoes and beats, nigga, and tree. That's it. That's all nigga was doing, nigga. My shit, motherfucker, overheated both ways, bitch. I was making
every
a car.
weekend, nigga, y'all can come over here. We gonna feast.
We gonna
we gonna rap.
We gonna smoke and we gonna rap, and that's what we were gonna do. I throw everything in my motherfucking little car. I grab everything, put it in my shit, like all my shit like this right here. I put it in the car. I bring it over there. I just stay over there for like the weekend. Go back to work. Like that was like what we was doing. Like we be bummed out. Like when Means came over, like fucking like what half a pound of like shake. Yeah, it was like so much shake. It was so much shake. It made your eyes hurt. It was so much shake.
And he said it so casual. Y'all want to help me smoke this? Like,
bro, he flipped it out. He was like, bro, I was fucking with this dude, this Asian dude, bro. And bro, he was telling me some shit, and he was like, he got some shake, but he was like, he was trying to get it off. He was like, he don't give a fuck what you sell it for. I was like, bro, I buy it off you right now. He was like, what? He was like, yeah, I buy it from you. Let me see what it is. Like, what type of shake it is. And I think like that shit was legit, all perp shake. I swear, I remember this day like yesterday, because I've never ever been like
So fucking high.
yeah, like to the point where it's like no thank you at this point. Like it was so much rolling, bro.
Damn.
It was so much rolling, like you couldn't roll enough. Like but I'm saying, like this shit is like all shake. So man, like this ain't even nugs. Like this shit is all broke down.
Right. You
and
just
it's still like half a bag, like a pound bag. Like it's still half the bag. It's just straight shake, like just
gallon size bag.
Well,
a little bit
like
bigger.
a zip, no, like a normal zip. Let's say what you gonna send a pound in, right? Like a normal Ziploc bag.
Yeah, gallon size bag.
Right. And boom, one of them.
Damn, and half of that. Damn.
Just straight shake. And like, so we rolling.
Damn, that's a lot of fucking shake. That's a lot of fucking shake. That's a lot of fucking shake. Cause that bitch is not like this. That bitch is like, I mean, if I had seen it on the movies, they'd be like, you know, like that.
We rolling the motherfucking just the fattest.
A fatties.
Doobies.
Blunts the size of the when you break it down. And knock the guts out. You can just put that back in and shake. And
that's what we was doing.
It looking like this.
And then, like,
or bigger.
But then you get done doing that.
Damn.
Y'all seen that video of that nigga when that nigga broke down that rice? And then like $100,000 and he was breaking down like how much Jeff Bezos money is.
Yes. And he separated and
that's
like
how
well,
the blunts was.
Damn.
That big ass blunt.
Yeah.
Seemed big till you compared it to the bag.
Damn.
And it was like
a jug. It was like a joint.
yeah.
Damn.
Oh, okay. You want to roll one? But I promise we had like 8 of them shits in rotation at one.
Damn.
It was like, yeah, bro, it was a man like that was crazy time.
Marathon.
But the whole point of that time being like, I get it. You know, from a young nigga standpoint, like I get like priorities and shit, like it's shit that don't like so it don't click. So it's just me paying it forward, saying, you know, from a nigga that's still out here, you know, that's still, you know, having things since a young nigga been having things.
YNHT.
Yeah. I still buy shoes.
He said it.
Got a question though for y'all. Y'all heavily deep into the music, right? Heavily deep. Now, I know what you just spoke about, but if you were to listen to a rapper, would you rather that rapper be rapping about stuff that he has experience in, or would you rather have a rapper that is speaking upon somebody else's experience? The only reason why I say that is because I've heard some people say that they would rather have the rapper rap about the stuff that he's actually
And
done,
then why I get,
but
like,
you're taking
time
a
lock,
risk.
like I realize what the word old mean now. Like getting old, I know what it is now. Like getting old is not an age thing; it's a mind state.
Yeah.
Like, people get old because they get sick. So at certain points, like people just give up on shit. So it's like I don't give a fuck who the new artist is. I don't give a fuck who in the NBA. I don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? Okay, now you old, cause now time is right now, and you have no fucking idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you made yourself an old person. If you want to stay young forever, just stay in the loop forever. That's all you got to do. Just stay in the know. Just stay up on shit. And just know what the fuck going on.
Yeah. I mean, it don't really matter to me. Like, just as long as you making good music, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's relatable to me, I'm going to listen to it. But
Well,
if
I
it's
mean-
something that I like, I'm going to listen to it. Like, I
Well,
don't necessarily have to, like, know your backstory or no shit like that, because...
What I was saying was basically, like, as far as artists and shit like that, I was saying all that to preface this by saying, fuck that, I need that real nigga.
Well, yeah, I would like to think
I
that I'm
don't
listening
give a
to...
fuck about what a nigga saw. Nigga, if you didn't do it, I don't give a fuck. I don't care at all. Like I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
but I mean, Drake
me as a
still get
fan,
that. Drake still get that shit because like
I don't really
he got
like Drake.
ghostwriters.
Drake,
so
don't get me
like,
wrong. Drake like get play like because Drake got so many songs. How it's like, how are you not like at least one Drake song or something? But like I'm not gonna sit up here and act like Drake gets playing my ride. It's other people that's reserved for people like Yo Gotti. People like you see what I'm saying. People that really whatever they saying is actually something that I can relate to, or it's something that I can take inspiration in, or something I can be thrilled in. Because let's face it, we love crime. That's why you got so many fucking crime shows. First 48 and fucking NCIS and fucking CSI.
That was part of my
People love
point
crime,
of
you know?
like,
We love crime. We love that shit. Quit acting like you don't love it. You love the thrill. You love it. You love the thrill of a bad guy chase. You love it. You love it. You lie. Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to me.
yeah, I mean, it's
Don't you
country
lie.
songs about crime. Like,
You know what I
it's-
mean? Like-
but
Right.
We love crime. No, that's what we're fascinated with. All the people that's made it throughout history, like they either was very good, being a genius in their craft, or they was infamous. Billy the Kid, Jesse James, so many more. I could go on and on with those names. Babyface Nelson, all these like you see what I'm saying. Like we can go out throughout there, like it's like literally right. We can go throughout whatever decades you want to. And I can give you at least 10 people that was made iconic off of their criminal behavior.
Yeah, I was putting that up on mob shit this week. Like, it ain't really nothing like interesting on TV. So like, we was watching what's that channel? Reels.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Yep,
Bro,
that's the one.
like
That's the one. Yep, Anthony Fauci and all of them. Yes.
when
I'm-
they was
I'm aware.
when they was talking about like the flamingo and like how Vegas and shit came up, she
Look,
was like, "That's
That's
her.
why you changed your
And-
name to Meyer Lansky. Now it makes sense because I was like, what Chris know about Meyer Lansky? Because like I'm very versed in all that. Like
Yeah.
Lucky Lefty, Luciano. I remember like I'm like whatever he's talking about, he just watched. I've been watching those. Like so I know. I'm saying I've been reading about it too. Like because I like love crime.
the organized part
Well,
and how it's
I
done.
I like mob
that's
shit,
like-
period.
I just
Like,
love
that's like
crime.
something that I'm
I just
interested in.
love hearing
'cause-
I love hearing about a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I love me like a good,
Yeah.
a good serial killer documentary.
you know, just a good.
Just hearing about how somebody snapped, you know, it just does it for me, you know. You know how they just snapped on him and it's like, and I told Johnny, I say, Johnny, where's the fucking money? Where's the guy with the car?
Bring your fucking
I said,
camera.
bring the car around. He said, I'm coming around. I said, Johnny, swing Junker around. I told Johnny, follow me to the back. I said, the guy's coming around. He said, okay. I said, boom. So I got it in my head. I'm about to rob the fucking guy. So this fucking idiot comes out back with me. I kept a little banger on me. I had a 38, you know, little 5-shooter, you know. Kept it out. You know, I told him, hey man, it's over. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? Bow. I said, you know you've been cooking the books. They know you've been cooking the books. It's over. I'll take care of Bonnie. Bah! That's the shit that's the type of shit they like. Yep. That's type of shit that people love though. People like act like they don't, but I don't know why, man. We got a morbid fascination, a morbid curiosity as humans that people don't like to like admit to indulging in, like as far as just like our like weirder sides of shit. Like I feel like
I think some of it's due to it being a relevant person or being somebody that is that you can definitely compare yourself to, in a sense that it could be a person like you or like you,
right?
And still do shit like that and not realize who you fucking sitting next to at all times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People like that, you know, and most of the time you don't know when it's going on. It's not until after they done got caught or after they gone or somebody done said something that, oh, this individual was tied in with this, tied in with that. Damn, I didn't know that. Oh, shit. You got people showing up at funerals dressed in all black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck are these people that are standing off to the side? Mm-hmm. What the fuck was he in? You know what I'm saying? But I think that's more of the fascination behind it. You know, that, and I don't mean it in this, well, I don't like to say it in this way, but that rags to riches type situation, you got a lot of those individuals that come from poverty-stricken backgrounds, you know, and make a way for themselves, or come upon a situation that's very lucrative for them and the family.
All I know is we as a culture love crime, you know. So when it comes to my rap music, no, I don't want no boneless rappers. I prefer mine bone in, if that's the case.
Okay, so then in that same aspect, right? You got these people that getting caught or going to jail. The slave plantation.
They definitely bad at it.
You know what I'm saying?
And you gonna get that. I mean, you know, that's what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying is, you know, a story in itself, and it's like a piece in itself where it's like, no, like, yeah, you can't have it both ways. You can't say, well, you want people to do crime,
right,
but you also want people to be like free and stuff like that. Well, actually, yes, the fuck I can. Nigga, get better at your damn job. Your job is doing illegal shit.
What was it
the more times
first day being a hitman?
Y'all
seen that?
The more times you get in the red, like nigga be out here bragging about their arrest record, and that shit always baffle me.
Yeah.
Cause that just documentation of how bad you are.
Yep.
At your job.
Correct.
Bro, like, it was like a couple people on that mob shit that I didn't know. Mm-hmm. Like, that one big dude that they called the Last Don.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about.
Like,
you talking about Anthony Carmine? Or no. You talking about?
I think his name started with a J.
No, you talking about the Last Don.
I think
John
he got
Gotti
like
John Gotti.
No, he got caught like 10 years after John Gotti,
yeah,
bro.
John Gotti got whacked.
I don't think he got caught till like 2000 and something.
Yeah, because they tried to hit him up in the laws, and the laws couldn't never stick it.
I know who you talking about. The Last Don was. I do know who that is.
What was that dude? Did y'all ever hear about the McDonald's? You remember the McDonald's monopoly shit?
No.
So you remember when Monopoly, McDonald's, they still do it to this day, where they sell fucking like Monopoly shit. You buy fucking.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so like they have a documentary.
Where the scam shit.
Right, where it was the mafia that was doing the scamming and shit. Everybody that won was chosen, not just won. They were chosen, so they were like approached by this individual and was like, "Hey, would you like to win $1 million?" Sure. Well, you need to put up 10 grand, and this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna collect this money, but you're gonna pay this amount to me every time. You know what I'm saying? And it was straight organized, and they did this shit for like 10 or 15 years. You know what I'm saying? All through the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
That's how they do everything. That's what put the mafia on the map how they is, just their efficiency. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm speaking to now. Where the mafia, and where they fall off is,
They ain't
got
never fell
they
off.
got the well, no, I'm saying they got the code of the Costa Nostra. This little thing of ours. But they got a big code. They got to get like sworn in through blood and motherfuckers be like flecking on the code so tough. Like, now don't get me wrong, I ain't like saying like that's super prevalent. I'm just saying it's like a bunch of, it's like way more snitches just done came about in those type of scenarios than you would have imagined
Right.
came from them. Right. Just because of how they got it set up and shit like that. But
Everybody's loyal until they fall.
Yeah, it was like one that we watched, and it was like one dude like swore that like his whole squad would never snitch, and I think it started with like a B or some shit like that. I forgot what. But like he was like the main boss, and everybody else got caught, and then that nigga ended up snitching, and then everybody looking at them like.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Fuck that. That's crazy.
That type of shit right there, where it's like they did the, like, so it's like they kind of like did it in, and then you got it's in different cultures, that type of stuff is like accepted. Like, I guess it's the art of war. So no, for real.
No. I'm just like
I'm saying like the art of war,
it's
it's like beat your enemies by any means. So what's his name? BG Knockout. BG Knockout was talking about his stint in prison on Vlad TV, and
was that the Hitman dude?
no, well, BG Knockout, he's an old Cali rapper that's like respected. He's also like a well respected Crip. Shout out to all the Crips out there. But BG Knockout is he was just saying like in prison there's like situation where like there's like basically a code where you can snitch on anybody except people on your team. So I could tell them like because it's a way to get people out of your way. So like competition,
Right.
I can snitch on the
I was
competition and get them out of there. And Vlad was asking him how he feel about it, and this reigns true pretty much throughout the black culture. Like it's weird what type of shit get ingratiated into us from like children up. You know what I mean? Like the type of shit that get like beat through the culture. No matter if you got a dad or not, if you got like certain shit like just like in the black culture where it's like okay, boom, like
You gonna learn from your friends at school one way or another.
none of that shit. You know what I mean? That type of shit right there. But these rappers, a lot of them are fucking up when it comes to like
They're just messy.
when it comes to like realizing that what they got. That was my whole point to all of this. Like that was the long way home of saying motherfuckers just don't realize what they got going on. Like they like everybody always like FBG Duck, right? Or even like Lil King Von, right? Got into a little scuffle, like, you know what I mean, outside a club. How you dead, bruh? Like you dead. And that's no ill will speaking on it. I mean, R.I.P. to King Von, R.I.P. to FBG Duck, but like, dog, like, what the fuck is we doing? Like, the most important part of everything that you've done, hustling or otherwise, has been to live.
Right.
Think motherfuckers be forgetting that shit.
Yep.
Like the whole reason why you even started doing that shit in the first place you was doing was to live.
Live better.
Than
To
what
live
you
better
yep.
than what you was.
Right.
That was the whole reason. That's always the reason. And then somewhere along the line, we always lose sight of where we at, and you end up lost in the sauce, and then 3 Jaguars later, 2 baby mamas later, 1 eviction notice and 1 indictment. Here we are. But that's what it always started the same. Like everybody always started with their family feed, and they always skip that part and go right to the designer. And I be like, I fuck with it. I get the message. I get the motive. I really do. But where you gonna start executing a game plan that makes sense? Like motherfuckers be buying 36s on a goddamn Caprice. You got a goddamn car that ain't worth goddamn $700 trade-in value. And you got some goddamn $5,000, $10,000 rims on it.
The rims cost more than a vehicle.
You put a 454 in that bitch. All right, cool. It's still a goddamn Caprice.
All you doing is
Bubble
drawing-
Chevy, box Chevy, don't matter.
You're drawing
it. At
attention.
least could be like at least fuck with it. If you gonna get that body style, at least get the Impala SS. That way you at least rock it with some type of vintage, where you get you do can potentially get you some bread off of this shit. Like, but motherfuckers just be like, well, I'm saying like the whole point, like motherfuckers just be flexing, like so motherfucker go from. It's like I seen it happen 100 times. Motherfucker go from hurting to doing a little better to flexing to completely lost in the sauce. Because after a while, you
And
keep up the
completely
lifestyle.
losing everything.
Yep,
Right.
And then losing everything.
Right.
And it always happens. Same. I've seen it happen at this point. Like, so I know what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. I can name. I'm not gonna name nobody, but you know what I mean. I can name a few. Whereas, you feel me?
I think it's like what you were saying. They forget about the transition. You know what I'm saying? It's stepping stones to the game, right? So you got to do what you got to do to get to that next level, right? Sometimes you can't do what Joe Blow do to get to that level. Sometimes you got to go sideline, you know what I'm saying, just because of whatever the situation that you might be in. But like you said, people get lost in the sauce and they get sideline and they get way out here.
Humble, bro. Like,
Right, and they forget, like, this is not the goal. The goal is to stay on to get to here. You know what I'm saying? Not to say to focus on the goal mainly, you know what I'm saying? Because you always want to live in the present. You want to always live in the now.
Right.
But, people get lost into that vibe or what we talked about previous. I think people get lost into that society standard because people love that shit. As much people talk about people flexing and people being fake, people suck that shit up like a motherfucker. You can sit there, any one of us could show up on fucking
Man, so y'all
Instagram or
stroke the
Twitter.
shaft, you cradle the balls, you swallow the gravy. You love it.
Brown or white gravy?
White, of course.
Pause. I'm not down with that. With the biscuits?
Y'all never seen Tropic Thunder?
Some bits and parts.
Well, when you see that movie again, you come back and play this gonna be one of your favorite lines. Shout out to Loaded Lux.
I'm more of a brown man myself, you know what I'm saying? I get down with that turkey and that mashed potatoes
You come
action.
back to this episode after you watch
You know
that
what I'm
movie,
saying?
that's gonna be one of your favorite lines.
Go ahead and get that roux going, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get it nice and brown. Smells like a little nutty in there, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not. We're not about to.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you get that roux. That's how you get that
I
brown
don't
gravy.
like. Yeah.
Take that flour and butter and go ahead and cook it down.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
no, we're not for the transition into like a culinary.
I'm just saying. Like,
That's not what we're about to do. We're not about to do any of that.
when it comes to making like gravy,
Not
like,
what we do.
gumbo, my
We're
nigga,
not
like
about to
that's like one of
discuss
the.
gravy.
I hate that shit,
Absolutely
bro. Like,
not. There's
That's
other
one of-
things in the
that's one
world
of the most-
happening.
Brown
dreadful
gravy?
parts of cooking for me, like
Hey, listen, brother. We not about to do this, bro.
making a roux or gravy,
Listen,
bro.
they
I
trying
hate
to
that
pull
shit.
me in.
Every
but
time I
listen,
do it, I
I'm
burn
not.
myself. Every
I'm
time.
not. Listen, we talking about things that are like gravitational. Nobody want to hear y'all talk about no goddamn gravy.
Nigga, you said, I asked you brown or white, and you said white. And I said, well, shit, I get down with that brown.
I'm talking about cum. I was talking about nut.
Oh,
I said my man said y'all
Oh,
be stroking
no.
the shaft, cradling the balls, and swallowing the gravy. Cause y'all be eating this shit up.
oh, nah, bro. I don't get down like that. I'm sorry.
Eat it up.
I don't get down on any of that white gravy like
Shout out to
that.
Hood Rich Pablo One.
Pause, like super pause on that one. I don't get down like that.
That's my dog. Even though
I
he
was
be
talking
getting
about the
beat
turkey.
up.
I was talking about the mashed potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Even the dressing and the
robbed
stuff.
the
You know what I'm saying?
I love him
I
though.
don't know what the fuck he talking about over there. I mean,
I'm
he talking
saying
about white
he got
gravy,
robbed.
and
He
they ain't
got
talking about
robbed.
the same white gravy that he
Considerable
talking
amount
about.
of times
White gravy
in a
I
very short
fucked
period
with,
of
he got
time.
fucking brown
That was-
specks
that
in it,
was
or
very-
black specks. Peppercorns, you know what I'm saying?
I just-
on some
I'm just talking
biscuits.
about
That's
some,
about it. You know what I'm saying? Biscuits
Get
and
some
some,
wrist
and,
cut up
and
like
some
a fish
sausage
stick.
patties. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
check out that new project by the Hood Rich
I
Pablo
think
One.
it's slowly trying to transition, segue that bitch, but that ain't working,
been
nigga. You said
consistent.
white gravy like a hoe, and then said come with
But,
no pause and a no homo.
If you have mesothelioma,
Nah, nigga, we ain't talking about. Never mind.
diabetes,
I'm not gonna. I didn't want to even go there with that one.
what, bro? You ain't got restless leg syndrome?
No, but since I had this Fitbit, it fucking monitors my fucking sleep, and I don't realize how much fucking sleep that I don't get when it comes to like the restless part. It monitors the fucking sleep and how you go into your deep sleep, your REM sleep, and your light sleep, and then all this other shit. And fucking, I get like 10% fucking restlessness, and I be thinking like I have like good ass sleep, and then wake up and check my shit and be like, damn, like. Yeah, I guess it wasn't that good. The score's supposed to be at 95. My shit at 62. I done had 6 hours of sleep.
Dope.
Like,
That's dope. How does
nah.
this relate to you, whether you you like a rapper that's
It has nothing, but you talked about fucking,
stroking the craft, about swallow the baby.
whoa.
That's why I threw y'all off. I know. My bad. That's what I'm saying. I was just throwing something in there. Now, my bad. I knocked y'all off course. I get it. My bad. So I'm just getting you back in there. Cause I knocked
So
y'all
yeah.
off. Yeah.
So the point is fucking, you like it, you like somebody that's speaking that real shit, meaning that they've been in the sauce, they've been in that experience and shit. You, sir? A mix?
I just
Or
I
don't
know.
care as long as it
Like,
sounds good.
if the music is fire and it's something that's appealing to me, like I like niggas that I listen to mostly like R&B, like rap is cool, but like I listen to mostly
I be
R&B.
forgetting that. Yeah,
Like,
you do listen to that. I get it.
So you listen
So,
for the
like,
music
what-
part behind it.
With R&B, like for one, it's probably somebody else writing your shit anyway, so it's not really like taboo for you to be singing about some shit that you don't do, because you just singing a song. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. Fucking with rappers, like hip hop is a whole different. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be this, and this, but like over the years, you done seen that a lot of the niggas that you done thought was that nigga, it's not really like.
They didn't
from
stand
it.
the test of time.
Yeah.
They wasn't as strong as
So,
you thought they was.
I mean, just as
in
long
they
as you,
songs.
just as long as you making good music, for me, like with rap, like I only listen to niggas that make like hustling music or like some motivational type shit or
That's relatable.
yeah,
Okay.
like it's
I can,
some of
I can dig
the
that.
like party music is cool. You know what I'm saying? I throw that shit in there too. Like
Right, get your hype, get you in the
Yeah.
mood.
But see, my shit is
I
different,
listen
bro.
when it come to hip hop, I listen to people for different shit. But
Right.
See, I come from that era where, like, let me give you a prime example. Like, bro, Yo Gotti is like always like in the media, like damn near he's got like a new artist type of buzz. Like it's always seemed like he on the verge of like being a mainstream artist, right? Like that's how you always feel. Like that's you know what I mean. That's the vibe that his career gave you, right? Air quotes. Yo Gotti been doing rap, bro. I swear to God, and this is like full real shit. Yo Gotti been rapping since I was like fucking 12 years old or some shit. On my, like, Yo Gotti has been rapping so goddamn long, it ain't even funny. Like, Yo Gotti has been a verified nigga so goddamn long, it ain't even funny. But them the type, you see what I'm saying? Them type of people that as a kid I was looking up to, where it was like Yo Gotti's or Player 5. I'm saying them talking about the people that was like around the area that influenced, like the influencers around the area from like a music standpoint. Like those were the people that were influencers, like, you know, like 3 6 Mafia. These people, you see what I'm saying? Like, but Yo Gotti really has been rapping like, or like been on. I can remember, like, cause the first time I remember, like, after I fuck your bitch, then I'ma tell you about it. If you a weak ass nigga, you be fucked up about it. I hope you don't try to start no fucking beef about it, or I take her name and your name and make a rap about it. That was his first shit. Like, I remember that shit. Like, I was sell my dope, can't trust no bitch, pop by, but like, yeah, like that shit's from like 2000, like probably 3 or some shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was probably like, you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Like, I was like, what, 2003?
Flashback.
I was 17 when I graduated, so 2000, and that's 07. So yeah, I would have been like 13. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta been rapping like since I was like, I'm dead ass like 12 years old, and I'm fucking 31 now. So like that gives you some perspective. Like,
I mean,
oh, how long that nigga has been on somebody's chart somewhere on somebody's like, but he's also like a not played with nigga. There's only one nigga that played with that played with Yo Gotti. And right now that nigga stopped playing. If we keep it in the bag. Maybe, like, I'm just saying, like, those the type of people that I was accustomed to looking up to, like, as far as, like, where I'm from or, like, artists. So, like, when you saying, like, asking me a question like that, it's like, okay, everybody after that had to be something like that. So the people I like Outkast, or the people I like is, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's so many people that I'm literally, like, going, like, having a brain fart. Actually, the chick was just on the live. They used to make some CDs for me. She called me a weird ass nigga 'cause I used to listen to so much just like shit. But I'm saying, like, when it came to like rap and shit, that's what I would listen to, or that was what I was influenced by music wise, and that was what was cool, or in the, like, you know what I mean, from like our demographic to listen to. Now it's just like, you know, I don't know, like, see, the new rappers, like, I like a lot of these new niggas, but it's just like a lot of these niggas that's, so like, these niggas need a hug or something. All these niggas is saying, like, I'm so depressed, I'm on a Zanny, I need that love from you, Eddie. Oh, no one cares about me, push me to the edge, I hate myself. I love me, but I want to die. I want to die right now, but I want to live forever. What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Yeah, some of them niggas is on that shit.
Somebody need to get this nigga. Somebody like this.
Social dilemma.
The only thing that confused me about like some of the newer dudes is like they'll make a song about like a girl, but they'll talk about like killing dudes like in the same song. So it's like,
bro, that shit be weird.
This shit do not go together at all.
She fell in love with another, but I'll kill that nigga.
Nah, it'll be like that.
It don't even be like that. Like he'll be talking about how like he like a dude whatever for the chick, and he'll rob a dude and like he'll
don't
kill
be
a
having
nigga
like
that
no
cross
bar
him.
cadence. Like they have no subject matter. They be like, I fuck on the bitch and she lay up. She fuck with a shot and she got it. I rob a nigga for his J's. I tell that nigga I got it. Like, wow, what a transition. Like, so you went from like fucking a hoe to like robbing a nigga. Like, was there any like lapse? Was there an Uber? Like, there's no background. There's no story that got to where you robbed this nigga or why you even decided. I thought you was up. Why you down bad? Are you down bad? Like,
You
why
said
is
it
your bitch
earlier.
fucking you?
Everybody loves
if you
crime.
gotta rob people to live. Why is you trying to get pussy? You need to be focused. You need to stop trying to fuck and get focused, make some money. That's what you need to do.
Y'all seen that documentary on Netflix about crack?
No.
They were talking about that. How people get money and then, you know what I'm saying, how the money started coming in and then the violence started going hand in hand with it. At first, fucking, it was just like people were just doing shit because they were poverty stricken. You know what I'm saying? They were taking away all the food stands. They were taking away a lot of people's shit.
Right.
So when crack came in, it was like the gold rush of the poverty folk. You know what I'm saying? You go out fucking, they made reference to the McDonald's commercial, Calvin, out here, da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Chappelle made fun of it. But one of the guys on there, he was like, minimum wage at the time was $3.35. He's like, I can't do shit with that. He's like, oh, dude, my homeboy show up and fucking give me 100 vials, and I made, you know, $200 or $300 in one day. That's more than what I, you know what I'm saying, graduated to fucking making $1,000 today within a month. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, there was no violence like that, and then slowly violence start, you know, coming in because people start getting greedy and territory and everything like that. But it was wild. It was one of those things you want to check out. Fucking, it's pretty extreme.
No, that shit sounds a little wild, man. My moral to the story is basically YN Lucci. What the fuck was it? YFN, whatever the fuck it is. No, I'm thinking
I said YW
right
earlier. I got confused like a hoe.
I got YNW Melly on my mind. I got YRN Lucci on my whatever the fuck it is.
I got money on
What
my
the fuck is
mind.
it? YNR? I don't know this nigga name.
$25 on
What
my
is his
dresser.
name?
Yes, sir.
Boy, I'm lit. Boy,
I got
what's up?
to get paid.
YFN.
YFN Lucci. All right, my bad. Yeah, I couldn't remember it. My bad, people. But charge to the game, keep the chain. I give you that. But yeah, no. YFN Lucci, YNW Melly, Kodak Black. You know what I mean? I wish all of these boys was out. You know what I mean? Like nobody should be in jail for nothing. But you know, the same token, these boys gotta realize that they gotta be a little bit more strategic. If they's going, like, I'm not saying that because I don't know nobody life. I ain't trying to say I know nobody life. My only advice is be a little bit more strategic. I can't tell you what to do and not do. You wrong.
Yeah,
but y'all ain't strategic at all for some reason. Like I don't know what it is. Like y'all be doing like that. Like apparently they got him on camera, like in 4K. Like they got him on camera. Like they got him on camera. Driving away. Like from a murder scene. It make you an accomplice to murder, bro. Like at the minimum. If they don't try to tie no more shit to you, where it's like, you know, just some shit where it's gonna be odd or anything like that. That shit is just, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Like, some of these situations they don't be thinking. I don't think they think that they should just, you know what I mean, do some shit and I guess be able to get away with it.
Niggas out of there, bro. Like,
That's fucking crazy.
there's cameras everywhere, bro.
Like
Evermore.
At all times. Like,
you didn't pull off.
it's 2021.
You didn't.
And
think
you
to
have to
pull
wear a
off?
mask now, so what's the problem?
You didn't think to pull off. You didn't think to park. You didn't think to
Down the street, walk up this way, come around the corner.
actually leave and
And
plot.
then when you
That's
leave,
what-
change
that's what
clothes.
was on.
You
I'm
showed
not
up.
saying that there's a better situation. I'm saying
No, but if you're gonna do some shit, be smart about it.
I'm saying that reality is
Pretty much.
if that's what you gonna do, why y'all gotta be so goddamn dumb about it?
Or sloppy.
Or sloppy. No, the word I'm looking for is dumb, actually, not sloppy. Sloppy is when you like had to execute a plan and it wasn't done well. They don't got no goddamn
you went in
plan.
with plan A and you didn't have a plan
Right.
B, so now you got to do
Like,
whatever.
Now you doing whatever, but that's not what be happening. Them motherfuckers be doing like
Spur of the moment.
what the fuck, bro? Like YW Melly, bro. Like RP to them boys, man. Like that man done that shit. Like that man, they said that man shot his boys. Like he shot his boys. Like he killed his boys in the back seat. Like then like framed like a whole other gang or whatever the fuck. Like whatever the fuck they accusing him of. But what the fuck do niggas be on, bro? Like I get it. But why niggas choose to get rich and do this is what I'm figuring out. Like, you could have done this. Why didn't you just go ahead and do that from, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is y'all on? Like, do y'all not think? Do y'all not think?
They did think. They just thought the wrong way.
Do y'all not like? Do y'all not like see, like, what the fuck? I don't know what to ask a motherfucker.
Not saying crime is right, but
No, I'm not saying that crime.
if you're
right.
gonna do
I'm saying
something,
try to do it well or something. like
right.
that.
If it's,
I'm saying because I'm
we're
saying at this point,
doing
like,
right. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that to do crime at all. I'm saying what
Correct.
these motherfuckers is going to jail for. Like Kodak Black is in jail for like 4 years because he tried to buy a gun where he lied on the application. It's fucking on camera that you gotta fill out in front of the dude, and you put your pen and sign your name and lie on the application for a gun that you got. You got a gun that you lied on the application about. That's a federal crime. You can't do that. as a felon. You can't do that. And that's why Kodak Black is in jail, because he fucking bought a gun and tried to lie on the application and say that he could be an owner of a gun when he couldn't. Not purchase one off of somebody. I'm not giving nobody suggestions. I'm not saying do anything illegal. The podcast does not condone illegal activity, nor do we subject anybody to anything that are illegal or anything like that. But
At all.
the reality being that, as far as the situation go, bro,
According to the crime shows.
they got you on camera, on paper, like you signing your name by this shit, saying like, yes,
This is him entering the,
like I
the
federally
building
certify that this is me.
at 3:58
Right.
p.m.
And on the paperwork, I'm saying if you ever bought a gun and you had to go do the background check and shit, then you know what I'm talking about. But you got to do the federal background. They got to do the like certify, and it's a part on the paperwork where they got you. They make you sign it and say, "Hey, you certify everything is what you say it is."
If not, that's
So
fraudulent.
like, they tell you what the ramifications are if,
In that paragraph.
in fact, this is verified to not be true.
You fucked. So don't get fucked up.
And you signed up for it. Still.
I think some of these people, though, I think the ego gets to them. I think because they got this money or they are a part of whatever status that they're in, I think some of that gets to them.
And they feel like they can do anything.
Right,
Again.
right. Because they see other people have done things like
My lawyer,
that.
you're going to get me off if I get
Right.
off.
And then realize, like, nah, bro. Like you said, we got you on camera signing this bitch. Like,
In
there is
4K.
no, right. We can't dispute this
They
in
got
any
you
way.
in
Like,
4K, bro.
you done looked up at the
4K.
camera and smile was like, with the ID, like, nah. That's wild.
It'd be wild. But that's what I'm saying. That's the type of stuff that motherfuckers is really doing. Like, so motherfuckers holler at freedom. It's like, they should be free. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, sometimes we gotta, like, I feel like what we do a lot of times in the black community, like, we don't like to talk about the part.
The real shit.
With the part where we fucked up. You know, it's like, fuck that, free this person. That's what I see every time somebody goes to jail is free. They got a hashtag for them. It's freedom, 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 freedom. Again, Kodak Black is in jail because he said on a federal document that he could buy a gun when he knew, in fact, he could not buy a gun. That's why he's in jail. Like, don't fill out the paperwork. Don't go in there and buy the gun. He's free right now. It's not, you see what I'm saying? Like, this isn't a crime where it was like, even like a situation where, unfortunately, you have a King Von or something where it's like a fight or something. You know what I mean? Like, where it's like, this is how. Like, no. Just don't go to the place and put your name on the paperwork. That's all you got to do.
You can easily, well, yeah. Yeah, right.
There's like a million things you can do today.
Right.
Besides, put your name on this paperwork certifying that you can buy this gun that you fucking can't.
Hey, Rick, I got some money right here. I need you to go ahead and take care of something for me, please. You know what I'm saying? But different backgrounds, different ways of coming up, and people don't think thoroughly about what to do sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. But it seems like that's like the culture. Because I'm saying, like, all of these people is like doing this, like, bro, I so many we could talk about. G Herbo.
Talked about that on what, 3 or
Right.
4 podcasts ago?
You know, with the federal, with the scamming shit, you know, with the using like the people cars and shit. Like,
And you went to
And
the
I-
extreme with it. Like, extreme. Like, you didn't think that was going to catch up one day?
One day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like millions. Like, motherfuckers paranoid. Well, not paranoid, but shit, you pay fucking more than, was it more than 10,000 in cash? You know what I'm saying? Is that what it is? 10,000 in cash? IRS looked at you? Is it 10,000?
for what?
Anything.
I'm saying, what are you talking about? They paid $10,000 in cash.
If you paid anything in $10,000 or more, I was asking, is it $10,000 in cash or more that fucking the IRS automatically checks into it?
Yeah, it's 10,000.
Okay, so things like that, like you hear about people buying cars. You know what I'm saying? I cash, da 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 da, and it's like if you don't have something to back up what you just did, what do you think is gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, you automatically gonna get investigated. Okay, well, they showing this, this, and this. They don't make at least 10 or, whatever sum of money that they're coming up with. You know what I'm saying?
This is news you can use, by the way. Why are you doing this? Like, this is, to me, that doesn't mean it's fucking, common sense. But I would think that if we're so infatuated with crime, that you can learn a lot of shit from shows in general, right? Right.
So just say that Jimmy two-time decides to go buy a car, $20,000 cash, but he ain't got no job. You don't think the IRS is gonna be like, hey, bro, how the fuck you get this $20,000? Did you inherit it? Did you win something? Did we get our cut? Because that's all they looking for. Why didn't we get our cut right now?
They want to know why they ain't got parts of it.
Right. And so the next thing you know, you can't claim or you can't figure out this, that, and the other, and oh damn.
Yeah.
Now you fucking audited and all this other bullshit, and you can't come up with nothing, and you doing federal time. No, thank you. Fuck that.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what their motive is. I just know that at this point, it's a ridiculous epidemic of what I call stupid, frivolous, unnecessary crimes that are being like not talked about or accepted. Like, as far as just like the rap community goes, it's like at this point, like, like a whole bunch of unnecessary shit. Like, people that's done died, like R.I.P. to Bankroll Fresh. Like, people was thinking, well, like, no, like Bankroll Fresh, like, roll up on this dude, try to like shoot this dude with like a chopper. Dude, like, shot his ass. Like, it wasn't no fuck nigga shit. Like, no, like, a nigga roll up on you with a gun, what you gonna do? Pop his ass. That what happened to Bankroll Fresh.
Fucked the wrong one.
Right. He had a chopper. He was out there acting bad, letting it sing. He ain't hit nothing. Dude hit his target.
He ain't hit nothing?
I mean, apparently.
Oh, wow.
Dude hit his target. That's the difference. That's what happened.
Go to the gun range, bro.
Like, that's what I'm saying. They don't go for something like a Mo 3 situation, right? Where RP to Mo 3, where it looks like all signs point to he was set up. You know what I mean? Where he was minding his business early in the morning, going home, probably go to see his kids or something, and boom, here they go with the hit squad. You know what I mean? That's totally different. But when you talking about situations like that, you get a lot of different people that are accepting of it. And my whole thing is, again, it's just not a situation that I support or that I'm like comfortable with not acknowledging. Like, that's just like we what's up with all these stupid crimes these artists and stuff is committing? It's just that go for people in general too. But like I'm saying, like, what's up with all this stupid execution? Like, I'm just asking, well, why y'all being stupid?
I think some of these niggas got too much money and too much time because they can't really do shit, really.
Right.
But niggas getting caught up in shit that they shouldn't get caught up in.
Right.
Think about killing the bag. Think about fucking getting all that shit together. That's just fucking wild. If I'm gonna kill somebody, that's gonna be over the family. You done fucking knocked off or did something that was like to that extreme, then yeah.
I mean, this is a situation where he might not even known that he was supposed to be in some shit. Like, you could be driving and the nigga just be like, oh shit, there that nigga go. You got one of your homies from the hood with you, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga like, oh shit, there you go, that nigga right there.
But I'm saying,
Blah blah blah. Like, and
Okay,
you the nigga that's driving. Like, you like, oh shit, nigga, you done.
Nigga, that's
I'm
why
saying
you
Lucci
disassociate
is,
sometimes and you
but-
divorce some
but
of
I'm
these
saying
people.
Lucci is still the bad, regardless of that scenario. Lucci is the bad.
Yeah.
So you talk about somebody pulling up on somebody and doing something like where they didn't know or he didn't know, like what the fuck? Like,
Are you with that individual?
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Why are
Like-
you associating yourself with
I'm
that?
saying like we gotta start making smarter moves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Without-
Like, sometimes you got that
with-
homeboy
within the
with
rap
you that
community.
might do the random fucking
Especially
dumb shit.
hip hop
and
wise
it's-
and shit. Like we gotta start acknowledging some of that part.
You
be honest.
chilling and
Like,
this
no,
nigga like.
Don't get me wrong.
You just popped off. What the
Like
fuck?
it's already enough motherfuckers out here giving us hell.
Yep.
Like for us to have obstacles anyway, for us to be giving motherfuckers like easy ammo. Like I say, the YFN Lucci situation where you're on camera, you that like they got you in 4K, bro. They got you in 4K, bro. Like they know it's you that's on the camera. That's you. That's you right here. You damn near should have put your ID. Like that, we know that's you. That's you. That ain't you right there. Look just like this mug shot. That's you.
Yeah.
Now,
Man.
to my knowledge, though, just a video isn't like enough to convict somebody. So they're gonna need somebody to flip or some shit. So, in that scenario, as long as everybody stays solid, he'll be home soon. If they don't stay solid, then we gonna see YFN Lucci get shipped up the road. But if they shut up in this scenario, they don't got no alternate witnesses or anything, like, cause that's what you need. Like you need video and a witness, or like you need like or video and a gun, or video and like so. Depending on what they got, that's gonna like determine where he's sitting for real. Like, cause you can get indicted for anything. Like I could sue you for anything. So that's not something that motherfuckers can avoid. Cause motherfuckers like when they start getting money, make no mistake. If they was really out here getting it, these cops really got a hard on for them now. Like they hate that shit. Like imagine you was trying to get a nigga on his drug charge. And you been trying to get him for like 2-3 years, and this nigga blow up and beat a little baby. $19 million a year. Hell no. Nigga can't sleep at night. Nigga want that. Nigga got to get his get back. Right. Hell no. Nigga can't sleep at night, bro. Nigga can't even like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga can't motherfucking, they can't live with they self. Because little babies living better than them.
Man.
Like I said, my moral to the story is basically anything you do, make sure you do it well. And if you ain't gonna do it well, don't do it at all. And that's just what it come down to. Because they are really on some really interesting shit right now. Like, really interesting shit. Really unfortunate and interesting shit.
Tragic.
I see what I got a 96. Fucking the score on the Total Wine shit. You know, if you go through the app, like it'll tell you like some of them have like scores at the top, and it normally be like, I think it normally be like 80 something and up. Like that hoe was like a 96.
Does that coincide with the?
I think it's supposed to be like a
people's
taste
opinion?
rating. Yeah. Like what they give, and I think it's kind of like based off.
I don't know what the fuck been up with Total Wine, but they ain't got 3 amigos on Yeho. They just don't got it. They just don't have it in the normal size. They only got it in the big ass bottle that I brought for New Year's. But other than that, they don't got it. Sometimes I just want a fifth of. I don't want a liter of 3 amigos.
That might be what it take. You know what I'm saying? I have to go big or go home, bro. Like You gonna switch over to the?
We episode
Because
27.
I've been trying to put together the Three
The
Amigos
montage.
compilation, and if we gonna
I
switch
reached out
over,
to Three Amigos. They gonna have to send them to me directly. That's what y'all do at Three Amigos. Let them know. You know what I'm saying? How I'm feeling. At Three Amigos. At Three Amigos. That's a little dry over there, man.
yeah,
I need to with them boys.
cocktail caviar gonna have to get down. I'm gonna send them a little something.
You feel me? They're gonna have to like and share that shit.
Yeah, we haven't been tagging them in a while either, but I'm gonna send
Well, I
them.
can't tag them
I'm
because I ain't got that shit. I can't tag them, man. I ain't got it.
I'm gonna send them a little montage.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. More to the story.
That's what I'm
about
saying. You
these
might have to
rappers
cop
and shit,
the.
though.
You might have to cop the big boy, because if I send them the montage to Three Amigos, like, hey, my nigga Rick been holding y'all down,
We got,
and
we
you got
another
the
episode.
you got this on the table, yeah.
We got another episode. to
Like,
cut
if you
that.
really think about the balance of like episodes, they gonna want to see their shit, so they gonna have to send it and cut the check, bro.
They're gonna have to send it. I need them to first start sending me the liquor. Just start sending me the liquor for now, and then we'll talk about the CTC and all that. So tag Three Amigos. You know, before I go to 50 Cent and start drinking Branson cognac.
When I went to the liquor store
was
today
some
and I
good
walked
shit.
past the Branson, because the Branson and the cocktail caviar is on the same aisle, I was like, oh shit, they got all three of them hoes. And I wanted to get the red bottle because I haven't had it. I think that's supposed to be like the middle one.
Right.
Gotcha.
I might
So
grab that.
what's the black bottle? That's the top of the line.
No, the black bottle, the Phantom one. I think that's the cheaper one. And then it's the red bottle and the champagne one. The one that's mixed with the cognac.
Yeah.
We had the combo last week, so shit. I might go ahead and grab the red bottle next time.
I can definitely dig it. I can dig it.
Mind your business.
I gotta look over, man.
I know, bro. You just gotta mind your business. That's what you gotta do, bro. That's the most important part. Is mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Every time now.
Yep. Mind your
You
business.
be a little late, like it.
Every time.
Like as soon as you turn around, it be gone.
Right.
Sometimes
It's gotta be like.
And my
it
boy,
don't grab my attention
my
automatically
boy
either.
needs
You
to
know what I'm
mind
saying?
his
Like,
business. That's what he needs to do.
we need to get our own screen, dude. So
He needs to mind his business.
So we can roast him on the side. For this shit
What?
come up.
Speaking of minding their business, wasn't you saying something earlier about some type of reparation thing? What the hell was you talking about?
Oh, that was a chef.
Yo, so home state, this gentleman right here, Mississippi.
Yay!
You know what I'm saying? With the crooked letters and the humpbacks.
And the humpbacks.
They got a black-only restaurant. Popped off in June of 2019, and it's black only. If you ain't black, you can't go to the restaurant, and it's completely legal. It's underneath the reparations bill, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, it was the Title 42, Chapter 21 of the.
Say that nigga looks like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
Nothing. I was just I wasn't handing it to you. I was putting it right there.
Oh, okay, I got you. 'Cause I was like, the hell? That was the first time I was just like,
You niggas are so uncouth.
yeah.
No, I just looked at him and that's how he looked. He
Right.
was like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, you
like,
gonna get this shit away from me? The nigga was like, I'm not putting this shit
Sometimes
in
I
my
feel
Right,
like
I was like-
an episode of The Office. I just like to look at the camera and just hit him with them.
But yeah, and it's in the Biloxi. It's on a boat, and it's a little paraphrase or rough summary of what the owner said.
Loaders.
He said that I'm tired of these crackers talking about us or something like that. No lie, you can look it up. I sent y'all the link, and we here to do whatever we want, and we can be as loud as we want. We
It's
can
on
do
the water.
Yeah,
So they kind of using like a casino, like
type
we
situation,
can do
right?
whatever.
Right. And
Yeah.
and it's been popped off. You know what I'm saying? People have been talking about it.
You know, they burning some people up right now.
Right.
There's some people that's on steam right now.
Right. Right.
They are steaming like
Bro.
vegetables just off of the mere fact that they can't get up there as a
And it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you took
So
something.
like they not like on like the river, like, or is that like toward
Yeah.
the Gulf type shit, or is that like a river town?
Well, it's on the river. It's on like a ferry boat. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you the picture.
Because I'm not too familiar with the Mississippi. Like I know the shape, you know what I'm saying, but
Oh,
like,
the river and how
as
where it
far as
operates?
like the geography and where the shit is like located, like I don't know like what's like a river town and what's like a Gulf town.
Right.
So this is what
Well,
it looked like.
The good news is I don't know either, motherfucker. So we even. So we bringing segregation back. Interesting.
You know, amongst the culture, if you check out segregation, segregation.
If you
was
look
very
at
prosperous.
a
at
lot
one
of
point.
different cultures, period. Like we done talked about it on the podcast before. Like them niggas pretty much like segregate themselves to where like if you go to certain cities, like it's a Chinatown. Like
But it's okay for certain cultures to do it, and not saying that they don't have other people that come in and benefit off of it, but according to this business owner, this is what he wants. It's completely legal. You can't do nothing to him about it. And if you know anything about restaurants don't last usually past 6 months. 6 months they're usually under. So if you can last longer than that, you got to be doing something right. You've been open since 2019. We in 2021. And this is through a pandemic.
This is
So-
through the panini.
You know what I'm saying? So obviously he getting the bag like he's supposed to properly.
This is
You know what I'm saying?
this is during the panini, bro.
and that's
Pre and
kind of
during.
like the what's the name? The what's that restaurant in Dallas? The
This is
one
during the
that said
Panera
he don't want
Bread,
people
bro.
twerking.
Yeah, that was that
True Kitchen.
True
Right.
Kitchen. Fuck them
Right.
niggas.
This is during fuck them niggas.
Bro, we didn't
This
even
is
get
during
in
the
on,
Panera Bread, bro.
on our anniversary, bro. We waited outside, like in the car, for like an hour. We went to Shell Shack, bro. Like,
So hold on. You had reservations?
yeah. They was like, we'll hit you up. We'll send you the text, or we'll call
Right.
you when it's time for you to come in. And
Did you ever get the text?
No.
Even after the Shell Shack?
No.
Wow.
Nigga, we drove back to Arlington, went to Crab Station.
Off Pioneer?
So during the
Yeah.
Shell Shack,
They
you
was
saying-
they
you
was
saying the Shell
packed.
Shack
So
did-
we was like, you know what I'm saying? We don't feel like waiting an hour at
So no, the news
at
is
Crab
my dog
Station.
is saying the Shell Shack did hit him back. My.
No, we went to Shell Shack.
Shell Shack hit him back. True
We
Kitchen
w-
didn't hit
True
him back.
Kitchen didn't hit
He
me
said he
back.
waited an hour,
And
and
this is during the Panic at the Disco.
yeah, it's after.
No, I'm saying during the Panic at the Disco.
Oh yeah,
We had
yeah.
reservations for a long time, bro. This
And
is an
still,
anniversary, my
right.
nigga. Like,
So you
Right.
definitely want to have those type
Yeah.
of individuals coming in because
Right.
that speaks highly.
Yeah, because
upon
we
the
looking
establishment.
online, the Facebook showing the Douce bottle with the frozen shit in
The
there. and I'm
slushies, the Douce
oh,
slushies?
Nigga, Douce, nigga? The
Oh, yeah.
slush, nigga? I'm there, nigga. Like,
Right. And this is all during
lamb, nigga, with the
This is all during the Pantera.
lobster shit on the, nigga, what?
This is all during the Pantera.
Yeah. And you know I'm there, nigga. Like,
I would be there too, for sure.
yeah.
During the Pangea, though.
I like that.
I don't get it.
I don't-
I'm not supposed to be able to go to this place during the pandemic.
I'm asking. I'm just asking because
Yeah, it's the anniversary, bro. Like,
they actually, that runs along the Twitter topic of the week.
Yeah.
You know,
it's no host.
because I'm wondering. I'm saying. So during the, you saying during a panoramic.
Yeah.
You said during a paranormal activity, y'all. Oh, I got 1,000 motherfuckers. I come fully loaded, bitch. I'm that nigga. But no, you said that you was trying to hit up True Kitchen to get some twerk action on.
I wasn't gonna twerk, but I wanted the lamb.
I mean, of course,
I
nigga,
wanted
you
to
wasn't
do
gonna
say
twerk. Why this nigga
in-
trying to clarify?
I wanted
that
the
I was trying
Henny,
to say he was
bro.
gonna twerk.
I was gonna drink hen frozen because it was hen. I don't fuck with hen, but that night, nigga, the hen bottle with the boom and the Douce with the, you know what I'm saying, like the lamb, the lobster, my nigga, like what?
That bitch had the
nigga?
Alicia Keys hips to you, huh?
Bro, nigga, we paid $95 plus the tip for brunch.
You
Don't
gonna,
try to
you gonna act like Alicia Keys ain't built like a dually truck? What you mean?
what?
Yes. What? Alicia Keys got them hips. She built
Oh,
like a
yeah.
dually truck. I'm saying. That's what that bottle had on.
She top 5.
You know. She built like a dually truck. That's all it is. I'm saying. But
Top
you know. But no. So
And she might be number 1.
yes. Hennessy would never compel me to go anywhere. Yes, I'm that black dude.
No.
I don't care anything about Hennessy.
It was the frozen bottle. shit,
Slush
like,
action.
Yeah.
anything whatsoever about him.
Like,
Don't knock it till you try it.
I don't fuck with hen, but if I could get the bottle with the frozen shit in it, like, nigga, let's go, nigga. It's the anniversary. We turn it up, nigga. Like,
Fuck it.
Well,
and we didn't even get to get inside because Antoinette walked in because only one of us could walk in
Right.
to let them know that we there.
Right.
Then when we checked in, hey, we'll hit you up. Go. It's the pandemic. You gotta wait outside. But we sitting there like, damn, we done heard this song twice. Like, all right, bro, it's time to go, my nigga. Like, fuck these niggas.
crazy.
So while we eating at Shell Shack, we done stopped at another restaurant. Decided if we gonna wait an hour and 30 minutes to eat there. Said no. Drove 15 minutes to another restaurant. Waited 15 to 20 minutes to get in there. Ate. And then went back to Mansfield.
and this,
And that, we went from Dallas and we worked our way back. Like,
this is all doing the Pan Africa.
yeah.
That's wild.
That's wild. Which is interesting because, you know, everybody up in arms because Bow Wow apparently brought the people. I can't believe I'm saying the words. Bow I'm saying it again.
Talking about tiptoes?
No, Bow Wow brought the people out. Like, so Bow Wow, Shad Moss was in a club in Houston, and apparently, you know, I don't know if the club was already packed. I'm assuming the club was already packed.
Houston Mac is Harden gone. So they finna get.
Oh, they hurt. Shout out to Harden who already lost.
I know the
30
strippers
pounds.
out there like, God damn it.
Harden already
But they
lost
got
30
John
pounds.
Wall, so that's the equal replacement to
Harden
me.
already lost 30 pounds. So
Bro, they act like John Wall wasn't out in D.C. Like, niggas sleep on D.C., bro. Like,
only thing I know is everybody up in arms every time a video come out of like a group of people. And me and my homie was out just earlier yesterday. Like, I went out to eat. Just go get me some chicken, that Gus chicken. Gus. Some of the finest chicken in Dallas. Gus's Chicken.
You heard Gus? Are you familiar with Gus?
No, this is in Deep Ellum. But I'm gonna put y'all up on.
I
I'm putting
fucking
y'all
with
up. I'm
Deep
putting y'all
Ellum,
on.
but I'm not.
I'm putting y'all up on some
Me
game. So you know Gus Chicken. So you know what I mean. But yeah, we went to hit that bitch up. And only thing I can say is, doing a Pan Am.
This nigga finna to pan the fuck out of this.
Pan seared.
It's pandemonium.
Yeah. He's like, fuck, he used one of mine. God damn it. Okay, well, I'm a.
He said that at the beginning of episode 25. It's pandemonium.
Right.
I got a biggie. I'm always big. You know what Goku? You know what Gohan wife was named? Pan. Where was I going with that?
Gus Chicken, Deep Ellum.
Well, I'm saying
So
that
I know he got a pussy ass nigga when that he gonna pull out. He's like,
my man is learning me, man. I appreciate it, man. I like the attention to detail. No, but the reality is, Dallas is the fuck wide open. Like today, motherfucker, it was traffic every fucking where. It was literally, you know what I mean, a terrible time getting any fucking where. Dallas is wide the fuck open. So all these motherfuckers acting like somebody, you niggas is out. Like quit playing. Like you niggas is capping, man. You niggas on social media acting like y'all inside. But all these stores is filled and these lines is long. Man.
Every time I get on the fucking 30 and hit transition from 30 to the 35 to that spur 377, right there where it cuts through the downtown jump off to 75, that bitch always backed up. Always got to take commerce to go downtown. Every time. You know what I'm saying? Or cut through Continental and then cut through downtown through that way. It's like, fuck. And this is like at 1, 2, you know what I'm saying, in the afternoon. It's like, what the fuck going on here? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On a weekday.
This shit's weird, man.
But everybody
motherfuckers-
fucking at home.
Yeah, everybody
oh
at
no,
home.
not in Texas, nigga. We go.
Right.
Your job got to tell you that you can't come in.
Right.
Like other than that, like it's ball game, nigga. If you a restaurant or if you anything else, nigga, you at work. Like nigga, if you work at Walmart, nigga, you in there. Retail, nigga, like food, whatever it is, like
For the time being.
Those are air quote essential
you are
workers.
the only niggas that's at home is the niggas that had work from home options in the beginning in Texas. Like
Right.
other than that, like
After that whole shutdown shit, they were like, nope, we ain't having that shit no more.
Nope.
Because motherfuckers ain't dealing with that.
Well, they got a bunch of shit that's already been
and they like the
Shit
percentage for like the hospital rate and all that shit, like the gyms and like bars got shut down for a little bit, but
No, it's a bunch of shit that's got shut down. That's why, like, Texas wide back open. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers acting like it ain't, but the reality is it is. Like, during the Pantene, this motherfucker is off the chain. Like, you know what I mean?
Pro V.
You feel me?
Oh no, that wasn't a look. Like he said, Pantene.
A Pantene, brother.
Talking about.
No, I'm talking about the situation that we in. It's a Pantene.
Oh, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah, we in a Panini press right now. And,
Getting
it's-
pressure put
it's
down on
wild.
it with the grill marks.
it's wild.
With that turkey bacon. With that baby Swiss on there. With
So
some
it's like
arugula.
a rough time for like niggas, is what you saying, or like?
I'm
Nope.
saying that people need to stop the capping and acting like they actually doing something to stop this shit. Like, we in a pantaloon because of all of you niggas. And
Let me go grab that soda real quick.
the only way we gonna get out of this shit is because of you niggas actually, you know what I mean, getting into...
Or getting your vaccine.
Ooh, that's a hot topic right there.
You see all the people posting
I
they
don't know.
fucking they cards saying that they got their vaccine.
Doing the Panda Express? Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I don't know about that vaccine just yet, man.
I'm just
I
saying.
need more results.
Now they
I'm
got
not getting
multiple.
vaccinated now because
I need more results. During
niggas don't even know the new strain and then the strain that's gonna come after that when the spring come back and all that. Like, come
And
on,
then when
bro.
you hit the fall again, it's gonna be
Yeah.
a whole nother strain because the flu do that shit all the fucking time.
the flu is not the same at
Nope.
all. Like,
they got mutated strains already. They already said it's in 8 states. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
it was
saying.
like 23 different mutations or some shit like that.
And motherfuckers acting like they you know what I mean?
yeah.
So
They
that one
doing
that
the
you
right
took,
shit.
And I ain't never had. I had the flu shot once. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that I just. Nigga, the flu shot, they throw that hoe to you. Nigga, you can come to Walgreens and get this bitch for free. Nigga,
right?
like,
They advertise that bitch hard.
All I know is
fuck
during
that shit, bro. Like,
All I know is
I done had
during-
the flu once in my life.
all I
Yeah,
know
And I
had
is-
think
it
that
once.
was the year I got the flu shot. Y'all niggas can eat a dick, bro.
all I know is during this Hayden Pantieri, what we've had
She can get it.
is
Niggas.
oh my goodness. But
Say,
my man is but
that nigga thought I was bullshit. Like,
during the Panama Canal, right now, what we can
I threw him off. He was like, oh shit, I'm gonna throw this hoe in there. And they ain't gonna get it. Like, nah, nigga. She up there with like Kate Beckinsale and fucking
Hey, you
another
feel me?
one,
You
bro.
feel me? Remember the Titans. That was a 2-for-1 joke. See, because Hayden Pantieri was in the Remember the Titans, and then he was referring to them as like the top 5. That makes them the Titan. You following me? Is you following me, or is it, you know, are you listening slow? I don't know. What I'm saying is that everybody is capping, bro, acting like they're not going places. Like, no, what you said was some real shit.
Oh yeah.
And like that's just
Niggas
I'm
in
saying
Miami,
that's the real. That's the
niggas
reality.
in Tulum.
Motherfuckers is flying places.
All
Motherfuckers
time.
is like we see your fucking videos. Why y'all getting up in these uproars because it's
Me
a
and
group
Ned
of
just
people that
made
like,
reservations to get our passports. Like,
we see y'all in these videos. We see it. We see y'all. We see everything y'all doing. We see all of it. And
now
so,
you gotta have. We plan on going
Yeah,
to Mexico
Captain.
for the 4th of July weekend. So when you come back, you gotta do the fucking shit. So hopefully that's the first time that I gotta on the way back. But we said we wasn't gonna go because we don't want to do that shit like at all. Like having the shit,
Right.
but fuck it. Like
well,
we going somewhere.
No, I'm down to go. I'm down to go anywhere at this point.
They got fucking
but-
round trip tickets to fucking Miami, fucking $75 round trip. I was like, oh, wow.
Miami right now is not.
No,
what
I'm
it
just
is.
saying. I'm just saying. That's
I
what I
stayed in
saw.
Texas for Miami.
I was
I'm
like,
saying
oh
like
shit.
Miami is like. I'm saying like Miami isn't anything like Miami.
The
right
United
now.
States,
Like,
bro.
I've
Like
been to
anywhere in the
Miami.
United States right now is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been to
For
Miami
me.
when Miami was like before the.
It got to be
pandemic, like,
unquarantined for me
Right,
to
you
want
know
to
what I mean?
go
Like,
to
Miami-
anywhere in the
right.
United States.
Miami is like
That's
lit as fuck,
quarantined,
but right now
pretty much.
Miami like got shit that closed. Like Miami don't close.
yeah. They on a curfew like shit. Oh, it's not,
Miami don't
It's
close.
not appealing.
It's
Right.
whatever you want to do all night.
Right. They also
Unlimited.
got Key West out there that you can drive out to.
Right.
Yeah,
And
they have
shit
shit
like
that you
that.
could experience.
Right.
But imagine going to Vegas when we went to Vegas and going to Vegas now.
No, I get
Like,
what you're saying.
It's not the same.
I get what you're saying.
Anywhere in
I
the
still
United
would probably
States-
go though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I still probably would go. Just for the simple fact that I already had that first experience and know.
But
yeah,
when
I'll
you got to
probably
be in the
still go.
crib at 10 o'clock, then it's like,
Yeah,
but it's the.
we fucked up.
No, I fuck with it. No, I'm saying during the pantry full of food.
Because Miami is a nightlife top. Niggas ain't going to live at 3 o'clock during the daytime. Niggas is going to live. Rick.
No, I'm telling you, during the pantry full of food, I understand exactly what you're saying, brother. We in a touch.
You could enjoy the scenery. You could go to fucking DJ Khaled restaurant and you could live it up and you
Right.
could ride fucking motorcycles and you could fucking parasail and all that shit. But
You can't do that
in the
shit
nightlife, when Miami is lit up and it's the
Yep. Yeah, you can't do none of that shit.
nah,
That shit is That's what I'm saying.
I do
All
that shit when
is
it's time.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Mexico.
I be seeing everybody like
I'm
flying
there.
places.
Like,
I see everybody
you
flying
can do-
places because it's cheap now, but it's like you going like to like a watered down version. It's like, you drinking like 3/4 water, 1/4 shot drinks. Like
yeah, when I hear niggas
7% of your body is water.
when I hear niggas in New
You
York
saying?
talk about how New York is right now, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I want to go to New York. And that's like one of the summertime destinations for me because I want to hit the Hamptons and I want to see like what niggas is like moving out there. Like, what's the point, nigga? Because next year it's probably going to be just like 2020 and it's not going to be as appealing.
Well,
as,
surprise, niggas. It's 2021, and here we are still in the pants off, dance off, because all of you motherfuckers are out. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Like, I want to go to Miami, but like as an adult, like
Right.
my thing is when I was 12 or 13, when my parents and my uncles and them went out, like we couldn't go, nigga, on the beach. We there in the daytime, and that would kind of be like a flashback for me. Like, nigga, I didn't come here for this reason because I've done this before.
Right.
Like, I want to experience the nightlife. I want to be out here drunk and fucking taking shots in fucking different spots and all that shit. Like, if I go now, it'll be like, I'm here for the scenery, but I've seen this shit before. Like,
Right.
What part of Mexico?
uh,
Or you haven't established that yet? Just
Cancun and Tulum.
right on.
Those are like the very popular spots.
Well, you
Those-
gotta fly in to Cancun to.
I'm
Those
just
are
saying.
next
I'm
spots,
just
yeah.
saying those places have like higher corona cases because those like right now.
Highest
Well, if you get a
tourist
resort, but like me and her was not talking about staying on the resort shit. Like,
B&B?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Where we would have like our own like
Right.
little like
Secluded area.
yeah.
Right. Quarantine in its own way. But still party action. I dig it. I dig it mostly.
We got the pool, we got the water. Like
Right.
I was watching Slim Thug live, and that nigga was like, "Hey, bro, if you want to come down here, whether it's the resort or the Airbnb," and I was like, "The resort's been looking player because some of the YouTube couples that me and her watched, like, they done went out there because Miami and fucking Mexico is the spots that niggas are going to for the beaches."
Right.
And I'm like, shit, nigga, if we can just get an Airbnb and we can fucking fly out there, like, nigga, like, we can spend a night in fucking Cancun, ride down to fucking, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know,
that
bro. Like
area.
for me, right, I'm being real. Just like I just had so many situations that like so recent that like now I'm just like scared to go anywhere. Being real, like we're in the Carolina Panthers right now, and we're in the Carolina Panthers right now, and it's crazy. Like for real, like I'm saying, like I got people as close as like from relatives to people I work with and people that work for me to stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like I got so many people that's like actually got the shit. Like to like what's like homies that's like got a chick.
Well,
that's got the
I
shit.
still
It's like,
haven't
this
really
shit is
known
ridiculous.
too many people that done had it or whatever. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
what
My
I'm saying. That's why
uncle
I
just
say- that's
died
why-
from it. You
That's
know
what I'm saying. But he was
still,
an older
like,
dude, and that's what I'm saying. I get it. So I'm saying that's like your personal. Like I'm saying, like my personal experience. I'm saying like that's what I'm
I've
saying.
known
like, I
people
get
that
it.
had it, but like,
No, but I get the sentiment because I remember when I felt exactly like you, and I wish I still felt like that, but I don't feel like that no more because I know so many people like my mama / guardian, you know what I mean, had the shit. My auntie died of the shit. Her daughter had the shit. Like the other daughter had the shit. Like you see what I'm saying? Like her daughter had the shit. You see what I'm saying? Like I got a classmate that died from the shit. I got like a homie that's got a girl that he talked to that got the shit. Her family got the shit. I got people that work for me or work with me or whatever the fuck. There's no people that's got the shit. Or they know people that's, you know what I mean? Like this shit is
It's real. I'm not saying that I haven't experienced that throughout the time. I'm just saying like
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been so prevalent for me. I'm saying, like, that's like, I know, like boom, like, I'll be like, okay, well, no, like, somebody I know, like, no, a dude I, like, hung with, he had this shit, he was in the hospital for, like, 9 days, or, like, fucking my plug had the shit. Nigga was, like, MIA for, like, 3 weeks. He just came back, like, yeah, bro, I had corona. I was in the hospital like a bitch. It was like, nigga, I had like 2 9-day stints. He said, yeah. He was like he had went and like he was like they wasn't doing nothing for him. He was like fuck that shit. I just go home and just like
Ride it out.
Like, yep. Tried to go home and thug it out, and that shit didn't work again. And he ended up back in that bitch. Yes. So I'm saying, like, when I say, like, yeah, direct, I mean as direct as it gets. Like, I'm talking damn near knocking on my damn door, like, hey, Corona. Like, that's how that shit knocking on my door right now. Like,
That's crazy.
I'm saying, like, I'm talking
feel
to
you.
my people. I'm talking my direct family, to my friends, to just people that in obscurity. Like, as far as that I can see, even that shadowy place, everything the light touches, that shit, right? All of that.
Shout out to Lion King.
It's tainted with fucking COVID right now for me. So
I
it's
feel
like
you.
that shit getting out of hand, bro. Like, well, it's like, nigga, I damn near don't want to go nowhere. I rather like fucking play video games, sit in this bitch and order like DoorDash, where them niggas drop my bag off in front of the door and I
With the COVID.
right during the what you mean like with the COVID?
I'm saying is the delivery people, you gotta watch out for them sometimes because they be sometimes people that would get it. You know what I'm saying? Due to them delivering to different people.
Well, no. They don't actually deliver to you. So what they do now
They
is
drop it off at the door.
they drop it off at your door,
Stuck to the bag.
and they don't knock.
Yeah.
They don't knock at the. They
I
don't
mean, they
knock
got
at
to
the
go in
door.
restaurants and shit. Like,
That's true. But I mean, that's what I'm saying.
You already
It's
called
like,
it. They knocking
it's
on
like
the
you
door.
do or you die.
I'm the Uber Eats god, bro. Like, I swear to God.
Listen, during the Panamera,
I cook. We cook at night sometimes, but like most of the time.
during the Panamera, I get what you're saying, but it's not anything that's at that point. If you're saying like that, it's not avoidable because if that's the case. What you gonna
It's
do?
not avoidable. 'Cause
You gotta
a lot
go
of
to
people
you
that
gotta
say
go to
that
the grocery store. You gotta grab the bags.
You don't.
You gotta touch the meat.
You do, but if you a
go with
person
your
that's
order
been
on
at
Amazon,
home and you
then that
Uber
person
Eats
gotta
and
pick it
you
up.
Instacart and you do
Yeah,
everything
but a
that's a
person that-
delivery type shit, and you only run certain errands, like them niggas be like, damn, bro, I really didn't go nowhere, but I still got it. Like,
What? And I'm not saying that's not the case, but I'm saying that's no different than like I'm saying. That's why I say damned if you do, damned if you don't. I've been saying that. I'm saying like
it's niggas
it's
that
to
be in the
flip
club
that.
every week.
I'm
And
saying-
they ain't got it yet.
Right, but you flip that, and then there's people that's
It's
like,
niggas
literally-
Been
that
straight quarantine
I
and
know
got the
don't
shit.
go nowhere. Like my mama, she don't go nowhere. I know that. She don't go nowhere. Like she just be like, you know what I mean? Like, but she was fucked up. My auntie don't go nowhere. She got the shit at the dentist's office. Goddamn dentist's office, bro. Yes.
I feel you because I took my kids to.
So yeah, I know
December
exactly what you're saying.
is the, you know what I'm saying, end of the year
yeah,
shit. So
yeah,
we all
get the
getting
shit in,
checkups
yeah,
and
yeah.
we all getting our, nigga, like, yeah. That shit was like weird as hell, like, cause dentist office, like, when you're in the waiting area, it's not really like a 6 feet space,
Right.
cause most of the space is behind the door that the other rooms is in.
Like that ain't like the room ain't even 6 feet worth of space, and that shit right there is a fucking hazard in itself, especially during the Pantigo.
Yep.
Don't
Every
drive
time-
reckless through that motherfucker.
So every time I took a kid in, we signed them in. They was all on different days. You know what I'm saying? We would sign them in. We go, wait in the car, come back, check, boom. All right, it's time for you to go in. Boom. I'm going outside. Boom. What? We not chilling in here like it was a little bit where I sat in there and it was like another like family that was like right there, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to the car, bro. Like she already in the back, like fuck this shit. I'm not sitting in here with y'all niggas. Like, I don't care how careful y'all are. I know shit like that. Like, I'm not supposed to sit in here with y'all niggas because the mom disappeared for like 45 minutes. Like, it's a whole strip mall down here. I don't know what the fuck she did, nigga. Like, if it was a dude, that nigga probably went to the car. He probably smoked a square or some shit. Like, he chilled out. Like, you down here, like, you probably threw some bags in the whip. You done probably stopped in Five Below. Like, it's a Michael's and a Home Goods right here. Like,
Home Goods.
Yeah.
Shout out to Home Goods.
They got some good shit in that bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Those are very nice places.
Definitely check out the clearance section. Just
Home
saying.
Goods?
Yeah, buddy. Well, you can get some shit out that bitch, especially at home too. You better been to At Home.
Over there by Chuck E. Cheese.
That one. They got another one, but yeah, no bullshit. That's where I got them glasses from. These glasses. No bullshit. They got some good shit in that hole. No bullshit.
Home Good?
Yeah, no, At Home.
At home.
Big as fuck. Go in that bitch. They got fucking everything in that hole. Anything that deals with your fucking home shit.
Called At Home.
Yeah, no bullshit. Look it
Blue
up.
letters.
Yeah. Called At Home. You can get glasses. You can get fucking wine glasses. You can get fucking mirrors. Anything dealing with your fucking home pad shit, you can get. And they got a lot of shit in that bitch that you can get that you be like, oh shit. I didn't know that they had something like this. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like a fucking piece of art. You be like, what the fuck? The fuck? Okay.
But what does the food taste like?
Ain't no food.
Wait, so why am I going?
Because it's something that you might need
It's
for the
not
house.
IKEA, my nigga. I
They
don't
don't
like
got no
IKEA
samples?
food either.
Ain't got no food in that bitch. I mean, they got food when it comes to like snacks and shit. Like you can buy the shit
At
at
Home
the
step
checkout.
y'all game up. IKEA shitting on y'all.
That's not the point though. You go there for
IKEA
advertise.
shitting on y'all. That's what I'm saying. What the food like?
Nah, man.
IKEA gotta, you know what I mean? What the
Nah,
food
man.
like?
Nah, man. It's not the same.
IKEA not shitting on them because IKEA like third grade lunch. Like,
Right.
During the
not like you just
pansexual,
Yeah.
IKEA is.
You going to IKEA to eat? No
I'ma go-
judgment.
I'ma
You got
go-
some problems.
Monday,
You can go to Costco and get some food there.
I'm gonna go to see if they got a chair,
Yeah.
the matching.
Yeah. If they even had that bitch anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think they got that bitch at where we bought it at. No way.
We went to the same. You gonna go to the same one that we went to, right? The one off of 161. Yeah.
If not, I'm gonna see if I can find something similar.
Or order that bitch. To have that bitch delivered to that hoe, or even delivered to here or the other location. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
Well, y'all looking through a Sony, but imagine it was a panoramic, because that's what we dealing with. So I said panoramic. The other time we was talking about the view on the roof, but this time I was talking about the actual camera brand. But y'all ain't fucking with me out here. I'm so cold with this shit.
He feel like outside right now.
So after the funeral,
A smooth 43.
one of my aunts was like, "Hey, I see your podcast," and I was like,
So I got some things
Shout
to say
out to
you.
his aunt.
"No." She was like, "Y'all be on there tripping."
Thank you for watching.
She wasn't even like. I thought she was gonna be like my granny, cause like my granny be like, "Man, y'all be on there drinking and y'all be smoking," and you expect that from a granny.
She don't
like,
got no proof.
Straight cigars.
What's her proof?
I mean, like smoking anything. You could be smoking a cigarette, a Black and Mild. Like
What's her
it's
proof?
all tobacco. Like,
Right.
I'm saying,
At
how
all
she got-
times.
I'm
At
saying,
all
how she know
times.
this ain't CGI? Granny, how you know this ain't CGI?
I did go to school for it. So
You feel me? How
Right.
you know we ain't edited this? How you know this whole thing got edited? How you know this ain't all the Matrix?
Ooh, everything is but an illusion. It's not real. And a chameleon, a fly, perceives reality different from what we do. So how do you know what reality is?
Right.
dogs, cats, animals,
I got
all
a gray
different
one
types of
that
shit.
don't have the purple stuff on there if you want it. But it just made me mad in the camera. Like, I was like,
He's subtle with it too. He was like, "Hey, I got a thing with without purple on it." He said he representing that fucking Poet podcast. Got the purple on the back, backdrop up top, down below. So
he got
above,
the half
so
and
below.
half. Like the headband back in the day when niggas had the like half black and half. You remember that shit?
You know, you fucking with this hoodie. This bitch is hard.
I'm not talking about the hoodie. I'm talking about the microphone cover.
Yeah, we ain't said nothing about the hoodie. In fact, we gave props to
Yeah.
to the hoodie prior and during. Sound like some subconscious
Oh,
things.
Well, fuck with the buckle, my nigga. Like, oh, he probably were thinking we supposed to get on him like Corey
Nope.
got on him when that nigga.
No.
Bruh, that was a pretty player hoodie, but that nigga Corey was
When
like,
he
"Man,
came
you
to
got-"
the dress code
he was
colors,
like, "You got on a shacket."
Oh, you remember that?
I edited it. I didn't remember it from the scene when we originally did it, but I
Right.
remember like when I edited, I was like, "Oh shit!" I laughed at that. Like, see, that nigga was like, "Cut."
Well, you playing that techno bullshit.
techno mix.
That's that X Peel in the booty hole music. I'm over there listening to that Blade music. That's that shit.
that
man.
Nah,
Blade
nigga, that
to
does
it,
nah.
Blade.
Don't
was
bring
Blade.
Blade doing into this
When
now.
that nigga Blade walked in that shit and he had
That's
the
that shit
glasses
niggas
on,
be
bro,
dancing to it, Blade. Nigga be,
the nigga started melting around.
that's why you listen to that shit. Niggas be dancing to it, Blade. Any Blade, pick whatever Blade you want. Whatever dance music it was, I swear it was that.
Coming out with a new
That's
Blade.
exactly what it was.
Say when the nigga Blade walked in, that was
That's exactly what the fuck it was. Whatever the fuck Blade was doing with it, that's what the fuck they did. What's up, though? But nah, man, yeah. What was I saying?
Blade.
You was talking about your grandma, man. You saying she was hating on your on the podcast.
No, she
Yeah.
wasn't.
I mean, you don't gotta react that way. You like,
She wasn't hating. She was doing the typical granny shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And she be watching, so she gonna have me say.
it's not funny though, cause
This is horrible. It's terrible.
it's not. Cause
I
me and
saw that one, honey, and
cause me and Corey be like, Granny, you know, my granny know us, bro.
Right.
Like,
I love
me and my cousin was talking
no,
about
no,
this
no,
at
no,
the
no,
funeral.
Nobody
like,
loves grannies like I love grannies. I love
Like,
granny.
no,
I love your
like-
granny. I never met her, but I love her.
like out of everybody, like when it come to like our family, like me and Corey, like we kind of like act like our uncles, and like our uncles are of course our cousins' fathers. So like when our cousins be kicking it with us, they be like, bro, like
Well, I'm saying I have a certain.
y'all just do whatever, and like our granny could see that, like you know what I'm saying?
I have a
'Cause
certain
those are her
affliction.
sons, so
I have a certain affliction for old people. So I'm saying I love your granny.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
You know, yeah. No, I was just saying what you was saying. Basically that she was hating on the podcast, and she
This
should
one I
get
know,
her
right?
own podcast.
multiple times, right?
Yeah.
At the crib, right?
my granny, nigga.
Well, I didn't know at what side because your family is fucking huge. So
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know what I'm saying? Like I just wanted to clarify.
Basically,
like, I met her
he's saying,
before, right?
basically,
'Cause
Granny, he's
sometimes-
saying, get your own podcast and tell us how you feel.
What?
We love
Rick
you.
Cole said that.
Hey, right? I'm not a man.
I done had 3 whippings in my life, and my granny gave me 2. So
Yeah.
Rick Cole said that, not me. Like,
I love your granny.
He tried to throw me under the bus before. Like, nah. My granny know I smoke, nigga, because on Thanksgiving, I'm going outside and I'm gonna come back and she
Well,
gonna
my
look
gra-
at me like,
My granny know everything I do, because she my guardian angel. But my dad know everything I do. But the reality is, in that
Granny
scenario,
on a whole different level.
I'm
though.
just saying that's what you were saying. I'm saying, granny, how did it feel knowing that Dubz said that you need to get your own podcast?
Rick Cole said that.
Dubz said
It's quite clear. It's been on camera.
needs to get her own podcast.
And my auntie gonna be able to clarify because she watched the podcast.
And her auntie can be
Episode 27.
Episode 27.
and her
Jackie
auntie can be the
Rick
feature
Cole.
guest. We love y'all out there. We love all of y'all.
It wasn't me.
No,
You trying to put words in my mouth.
No, I'm just saying, say their name so they get their shout out properly. But we love y'all out there. Auntie and grandma for real. For real. Oh no, all jokes aside. Appreciate y'all for
It
watching.
is crazy, like
Whether y'all, whatever y'all think, I appreciate y'all for watching.
when like over the last couple of weeks, like a lot of people have been like, "Hey, bro, like I watched the podcast," and it's like not like a lot of views, but like niggas be like, "Hey, bro, like I see what y'all doing over there," like. And when I say it's not like a lot of views, like we could be the
Compared to the wide macro scale of the situation. I dig it.
and that shit is it ain't one of those.
You saw you like, Nigga, I've been trying to be on it now. Anytime Chris looked at it,
Got this nigga fucking Usain Bolt turning over here.
right, it gotta be shit.
That
It
nigga
does be
practicing
like,
his hurdles
oh,
and
I mean,
shit. Nigga practicing his hurdles and shit because of you. And it'll be done to see.
I've learned is now it's usually at the beginning when you're not expecting. You're like, oh shit, it was prior searches.
There's nothing to see.
Prior to searches,
But shout out to Aaliyah Hadid, Let me just say that. There's nothing to see.
at the moment,
There was a couple of letters in there that you could put together.
right?
Was it?
Something about an asshole. What?
Nope, it wasn't any of that.
That's what he said earlier, though. Said something about the XO and the building hole and all that type of other shit.
That's the type of music you like to listen to.
And no, I didn't.
Listen to that shit that niggas get their blood drained on.
No, I don't.
You listen to that kind of music. I get it.
No, I don't.
Yes,
It was. I was
was.
watching a reel that had that upon there, but that doesn't mean that I listened
That's
to
like
that.
the type of shit that you would expect to hear on the originals or like whatever.
You're getting real specific right now.
Twilight Zone or any other
Twilight Zone?
vampire.
Twilight Zone? That's no vampires on Twilight Zone.
It's
Shout out to fucking Jordan Peele on that one.
I thought it
I
was.
haven't watched that one.
You haven't watched any of those yet with him?
Not the newer shit.
Oh,
Of course,
wow.
I haven't
It's
watched
really
it
good.
or anything like that. I'm just saying these are things that I think about when you say these things. And
No, when you speak about those.
I'm a
things.
listen. No, when I speak about them, I speak about them correctly because
Upon your experience.
I'm a TRAPASTR.
I didn't see no pan in there.
I'm a chaps. Those supposed to be.
He still spelled it just like Jesus
Right,
did,
right,
too,
right.
though.
He did.
And that's one of the most frustrating. Nigga said that shit for years, bro, and I'm like, we not saying this shit right. And niggas still say it to this day. Like in the verses, niggas just like.
That's how they're gonna say it. When they spell it.
She
You got
likes
people
it.
at spelling bee that spelling it the same way.
I guess just as long as she likes it, it's cool. What?
There's
Don't nobody else gotta like it. She like
She's
it.
so TikTok. 30 grand just to see the Jacob go TikTok. Hey, that nigga was on this shit.
That was like one of his better songs
You
too.
remember niggas was playing when that nigga was spitting, bro? That nigga was spitting sometime. Like, he wasn't spitting all the time. That nigga was on this shit sometime. Like, that nigga Jeezy was on this shit for sure. He's still on this shit sometime, but yeah, like he really ain't, like, I can't give him a fall off because every project that he has been solid. Like, he just isn't as popularized in the media because of his story or his situation not being in the forefront him like also being like a godfather, and we being in an era where niggas just don't respect their elders. Just quite frankly, like niggas, you know what I mean? Like niggas supposed to be featuring Jeezy, like how
Question.
they do Too Short. You know what I mean? Like how niggas was doing Too Short. You know what I mean? Niggas supposed to be featuring Jeezy.
I
on
do a
some
song
shit.
with Jeezy.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas, that's how niggas supposed to be featuring Jeezy. Like niggas supposed to be featuring Jeezy. Like Jeezy's that like he's the nigga. He's the nigga that made it possible for you to talk like this. For most of you niggas to talk like this. Before that, you niggas wasn't talking like this. You niggas wasn't talking like this. That's factual.
Would you rather be in the public eye and making that bag, or would you rather be
Oh
behind?
hell no! I'm only trying. No, brother. Listen, brother.
I'm just asking a
Listen,
question.
brother. Like I told you before, brother. Listen.
I didn't even get to finish
Listen,
it.
listen.
But
brother.
yeah.
Whoa.
It's
you got-
2021.
Listen,
It's a
I don't
whole
want to be in the
different
public eye at
ballgame.
all. That's too much dip on the chip. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
It's
Oh.
niggas that's like behind the scenes that like write for people. It's niggas that make beats. It's niggas that like actually like do the shit that like actually like takes to create. Like the
Correct.
person that you see,
Correct.
they get like way more money than the person that they put in front of you. So it's like
Right.
you could be that dude or you could be the nigga that's like.
Well, I'm just saying, some people would rather just be that face.
Yeah,
People
some
like
people would
some
because
people
that's
like
what
that,
they.
that attention,
Yeah.
that fucking the ego drive that they gets from it. I'm just asking a simple question: would you rather be in front of the camera or behind the camera?
Oh no, I would definitely be behind the camera. That's why I chose production and shit like that.
I'm starting to see
primarily,
that
like,
now.
I
Like,
wanna
before like as a
was
nigga that like
don't
rapped,
get me
it
wrong,
was like a whole
I
different
rap
like.
and stuff like that, and I still might do a project, but I wouldn't want to be as
I'm probably about to do one.
I'm not as like as extroverted as I sing in some regards. So it's
Yeah.
like and some of that shit like it just be where like me, I prefer to be like the nigga that pull up in a Hanes t-shirt, some whatever jeans.
It's like
some-
different
some,
now though, cause like
Adidas shell toes in the Ferrari, 512 super fast, and you just gotta wonder who the fuck is that dude?
Not subtle at all.
Who the fuck is that dude? That's clearly a Ferrari. We know that's a Ferrari.
What do you do for a living, sir?
Like, right. He's just like, who the fuck is that dude? Like, oh, I do a multitude of things. But, you know what I mean? Like, I'm saying being famous is not something that I care
that
to
shit
be.
is crazy.
Right.
Like, I don't care for any of that. Like, I
Right.
just care for I want the money and
The money and
the
the power.
power.
That's bro. Like
That's all I want is the
when-
power.
when
More
I
importantly, is the power.
when I was
Money is cool, but power is everything.
yeah when I was sitting
Write
at my
that shit on.
uncle's
Put
funeral,
that
bro,
underdog.
like,
Put that on a t-shirt.
Definition of power.
Underdog. Put that on a t-shirt.
it's
Money is
like-
cool, but power is everything.
Definition of power.
Yeah, it's like crazy. Like when I was sitting at the funeral and like everybody was like talking about him, and like some of the shit that like he would tell me, like from when I was little to like when he bought me the car, and even after that, like he never had a son either. Like he only made girls. Like
Right.
so, like for me, like. I'm like, damn, nigga, I want a son, I want a son, I want a son. Like, nah, nigga, like, it's like all the parallels. Like,
You're a girl dad.
yeah. And like, for the last like year or two, Antoinette was like, you don't want to do like no politics or you don't want to do like, and I'm like, no, not really. But like, I'm into that shit, but like, I don't want to get into that shit. And like hearing that he could do it while he was doing like all the other shit, I'm like, like,
Well, let me try that. Here, let's do it.
cause like he
Shout out
was
to
like doing
Aerosmith.
like
What? Aerosmith? Is that what you said? Mm-hmm. I didn't expect you to say that.
Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock,
Oh,
knock,
yeah.
knocking on
That's why I was
heaven's
like,
door.
what? Did he just say that? What?
Oh,
I didn't say you're not cultured. I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
I'm as couth
I
as
didn't
they
I didn't
come,
say
bro.
that. I'm just saying it just threw me out that you
So-
said that right now.
When I looked at the bottle,
I'm as couth as they come.
That
brother.
came in my head, and
Yeah, some are other couth. I'm as couth as they come, brother.
So that's how you define the fucking rave beat. But I got you.
that song came in my head, and fucking like Lloyd Banks had like a line about like something about Heaven's Door being something that you never seen before or some shit like that. Like those two, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get
Shout out
it.
to Lloyd Banks, my nigga. I'm so fly. I got money.
It was the same album,
Things
bro.
I buy.
Like,
Yeah,
that was a classic album.
no. Like, yeah.
Hunger for
definitely.
More one.
Know that Playboy? Get your hands up. Dun, dun. Like, yeah. I'm from the Slammer. I'm from
The fucking
yeah.
Southside Story, my nigga. Like,
we pick out the light switch, but not for Morley. I got the old for like, yeah, bro. That's that.
what was the song with the alarm clock at the beginning, bro?
I cannot remember the name of that shit. I just remember the album. Like, Lloyd Banks was definitely that dude. That nigga,
If you my nigga till we go.
that nigga really probably only like 29 right now. That nigga was always so young, bro. He just looked so old, but he was actually so young. Like, all the times with G Unit, all the time you remember Lloyd Banks, he was like 21 probably. Like, that nigga's like probably, that's what I'm saying, like, he's probably like 29, 30 right now. Like, yeah, that nigga's like young as shit. I promise you. He's way younger than you think he is.
That's wild.
Man.
Niggas got one of them old faces. You know what I'm talking about? I remember a bitch from college that had an old face. She had a fine bitch body, but she had an old face. Bitch had a body like Bernice Burgos, but she also had a face like Bernice. You understand what I'm saying?
Not the daughter.
Nah, I'm just saying Bernice.
Oh, Bernice.
Not Bernice Bagels. I'm talking about Bernice.
Bernice who?
Anybody.
Any Bernice?
Bitch named Bernice that's not Bernice Bagels.
65 and up.
Borregos, or whatever the fuck her name is. Body was on Bernice Borregos. Face was on Bernice. You understand what I'm saying? Librarian, brother.
Jenkins.
You know what I'm saying? Bernice.
Baby.
Tabitha.
Johnson.
Johnson.
There you go.
Bernice.
That type of motherfucker.
Daniels.
Right.
The Bernice that you see at church on Sunday that be catching the ghost.
Bernice is her nickname because her real name is Hattie Mae. And she's like being called Bernice.
Or Patty.
That type of old bitch. That's how her face look.
Damn. Went to the extreme on that old.
Just sad in the face. Just real sad. Just real droopy in the face. Just real Snoopy dog in the face.
What was that dog in the
Hey, you remember
Droopy?
that one baby meme where they was like that one baby that had like the little slick shit, but she looked like real old.
You say which one?
It was like that black baby
Which black baby?
that looked real old,
yeah,
but she
you
was
can
like
look right
making
now.
that mean face. She was like, "Oh, he tried to distract me." He's still there.
I was on
He tried
that
to
one.
distract me.
I know I'm trying to fuck y'all up right now. That's just some shit that's in my like top 4. But what was I looking up? You know what? I can't remember. I was just doing that to fuck with y'all. What was I saying though? Dum 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 dum. Oh yeah, I was Charlie Brown, and her face was Snoopy dog, and it was not a happy event. It was not a dum 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 dum. No, it was not one of them times. It was really more one of them dum dum dum. All right, and beautiful cut.
Dynamite.
I was just thinking about that shit the other day. Like, that gotta be like one of the most like legendary intros, cause them niggas like in the '90s for them niggas to be like, we happy and we singing and we color. Like
Right,
with
but
those
y'all
lines
y'all motherfucker forgot about
in
the
general,
alternate.
like-
Y'all motherfucker about that. I'm saying y'all forgot about
dun, dun,
And they was like,
dun, dun.
right. And
what
then
I'm
the
saying.
subway, the camera
Well,
going like
that's
this.
what I just hit you with. I just
Right,
went in
right.
that trippy space in my mind. I can't remember what I just said. I
The
can't
ori-
watch it. Just remember.
The
what I
original
just
is
said.
when they had their grandma
That's what I'm saying.
get hit
She
by the
got hit
fucking
by the
bus.
She was like,
No, when they was in when they. No, I'm talking about the one.
Talking about the one after that.
Space.
What?
And we never
We're
got a last episode.
Right.
Space. Yep. We're homeboys in outer space.
Yeah.
Oh, my mind just went through. Yeah, nigga, I'm that old, bitch.
Flex and fucking.
My memory is that long. Yes, I remember Homeboys in Outer Space.
They had one season.
Yes, I remember Homeboys in Outer Space. My memory is that delicate.
That hoe failed, and then he came back with the shit with Kyler Pratt like a year or two later. Like,
Yep, look it up, motherfuckers. I know you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" Yes, it's a show. It's a real show.
90s shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was Homeboys in Outer Space. 90s shit. I just remember the 90s.
Nigga would come back to the crib after kicking it with them niggas, and that shit would be on.
For sure.
UPN.
WB.
With the frog.
Right.
Oh, I got all of that in me. You feel me? Like I'm there. I ingested and was able to,
Shit out.
file
all
a
types of
catalog.
shit.
You know what I mean? A lot of this shit for later, defecation. But
On the mic?
that's the only one I want to shit on a nigga. Wow, bars.
Speaking about Lauryn Hill, defecating on the mic.
Lauryn
Hill?
Hill?
Fugees?
I'm not shit on anything.
Oh. Keep that to myself.
I just hit myself with the wah wah effect. Now shout out to Pro Tools. Fuck with Rick.
Remember the first time I was introduced to Fruity Loops? I don't know where that came from. That just came out of nowhere.
Well,
Fucking that nigga JJ brother was like the first.
Yep, that's the one that's exactly what I was talking about. That's the one that introduced me to that shit. That was
Him
like,
and
what
Nelson.
subject have we not talked about, by the way?
well, we talked about the two topics that we were talking about. We were talking about
I talked about the Twitter topic.
well, then fucking we didn't hit them because the second topic was first we talked about Lucci, right? Mm-hmm. And then the second one was the fucking replication or the restaurant.
Then I talked about Bow Wow.
You did talk about Bow Wow. We talked about Bow Wow and bringing out everybody and how there was a lot of people
That was
out
the
there.
Twitter topic.
Right, correct.
Yeah, but
And
he
then-
said he had multiple.
Yeah, I do. I'm
Right,
just saying.
so
like,
we're waiting for the
I'm just
next one.
asking what subject we did talk about. So
we talked about those three at the moment.
Okay. Okay, I concur.
So, whatever. What's the next one?
Well,
Segue right into that hoe.
no, it don't work like that. You niggas don't get to
Oh,
segue me
we can't segue nowhere. We got to stay stagnant in this bitch.
until I segue. And I figure out when I'm a segue.
So he can't even remember fucking how he's gonna segue into the next topic.
He like, hold up.
No,
It was like, hold on.
right now I was thinking of another pan word.
So he's straight going off topic, tangent wise.
No, I'm still staying.
But we
on
trying.
topic.
Are we?
And I'm very
Are we
on
though?
brand. I want everybody.
Are
to
we
count
though?
How many pans I have?
How many pans do you have?
Enough to cook. You on the dig?
But do you cook? But do you cook?
I do.
Not. Okay, I got you. I dig it. Microwave doesn't count. Chef Mike does not count. Just to let you know.
It doesn't because you're not a pallbearer or an undergravesman, so shoot you. So dig whatever you want, sir. Okay, I'm still on your ass. I'm not gonna give.
I
up.
don't kill my food, but you may do. This is the same nigga that puts chicken in the microwave and heats it up when you should be definitely putting that bitch in the oven to crisp that hoe right the fuck up. Just saying.
I'm also the same nigga that eats grilled octopus straight off the grill. So, I have an interesting palate. It is what it is.
out random shit out of his ass.
Oh yes, but
Just
I'm
like in the search topic that he got, you know what I'm saying? Just pulling it straight out the ass, like, okay, we're just gonna make up shit out of a sudden, just like, okay.
There you go. No, grilled octopus, yeah, straight off the grill. Your boy does that too, so it's all good, and I love it. And
Is it
it's-
tough or is it tender?
No, it's tender, and it tastes like
Tastes like what?
a grilled octopus to me.
Oh, that's gonna be your explanation.
Try like Straight O's Tavern if you want some.
Say again.
Straight O's Tavern if you want to check some out.
No, I haven't been there.
Or
You should check out
OT
Sincetta.
I think OTR Tavern in Deep Ellum also have it. They had the best one. That bitch tastes like. That bitch was so good. I'm not even gonna lie. That was the best grilled octopus I ever had. Like I've had 4 different grilled octopuses, and that was the top one.
Duly noted. I will definitely check that out. Right on.
Yep. And Straight Oaks Tavern though, they have like great. They have a great lamb oregata.
Mhm.
That shit is great. Like they have like the lamb chops. They be cut out. It's like with the rice. It's I think it's like a rozo rice or something like that. That should be fire. That's some foodie shit. That's for y'all fat people out there that like to eat like me. I know what you go through. If you're in Dallas, check out Straight Oaks Tavern.
They don't gotta cut the check.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh.
You knew that.
You need to check out that place in Arlington, though. That overlooks the city?
Which one?
The Mercury Chop House?
I haven't been there.
You need to check it out.
Never heard of it.
It's the only fucking restaurant that overlooks fucking Arlington. That's inside of a bank.
Interesting.
Right. Fucking
They
crazy.
must just built that.
Nope. Been around for at least 4 or 5 years. So I told you about it.
Yeah,
So
after
yeah,
we
they
went,
just built
No.
it. So since I moved.
we went to
No.
Galveston in 18.
Yep. And it was there then.
After we came back from
Right.
Galveston,
I had
that's
moved by then. I'm saying I used to stay
No,
in RJ.
you were there. You were there.
I stayed in RJ one day. I stayed in RJ from like 13 to like.
You've been over here since like 17, right?
What?
Yeah.
Right.
God damn, bro. That's a long.
Yeah,
It's 21. Nigga, like, I'm just
got
not-
built. Yep.
The 21 is set people back in time for a little bit because it's like, damn, like, it's 21? Like,
It's 21.
damn. Start thinking in perspective of like the time frames of certain things. And it's
21,
like
21.
shit. 7, 6, 5 years, like that quick. You think about the last time we went to Galveston, it's like, damn. I was looking at pictures of that shit the other day, and I was like, fuck.
I was
Fuck.
looking at pictures of Galveston. That shit was crazy. I just can't.
Prom 13. I can't get over that shit.
believe that they had food that good. We gotta go there again.
I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed the first night. Was it the first or second night that we went to that,
I'll
that one
fly.
place?
I'm the type of nigga. If I get
That shrimp
money,
place right
don't
before
get me
we went
get-
to the fucking.
Don't let me get
ghost
rich,
shit.
rich. I'm gonna fly to
That's
Prime
right.
13 or fly somebody out from Prime 13 to cook.
With that Prime 13, nigga, no bullshit. When I took the fam out there last year. That's exactly all I went back for. I said I want a dinner-sized lobster and fucking mac and cheese. That's all I want. That's
That mac
all
and
I
cheese-
want.
That
Nigga,
mac and
that's
cheese
it.
make you like call your grandma
want
and be like, bitch,
2
you don't
orders
know
of
how to
that shit.
cook.
Oh my god, that shit was ridiculously good, nigga. Oh my god.
You be like, bitch, you don't know how to cook.
Right, like
that, man.
how you make something like that's that simple, but you just add the lobster and bro.
You call your grandma and be like, bitch, you don't know how to cook.
Who the fuck you calling bitch?
You, bitch, you don't know how to cook.
Whoa. Whoa. I'm
It's
just
your
saying.
granny. I'm talking about that how good that shit is. Like,
Prime
that shit was-
13 Steakhouse in Galveston, Texas.
No, the steak. That's what I'm saying. Y'all talking
That
about the
bitch,
steak,
that
bro. The
motherfucker,
Wagyu
even though they
steak.
were looking at us fucking sideways, we were in that bitch
Oh, they
fully
looked
blacked
at us
out,
like,
fully blacked out, and they kept us right by the door. You ain't running out this motherfucker.
Yeah, but for me, what type of food do the reparations restaurant serve? Cause
It
like
does not say, but I would assume anything that's fucking
I want to go for the experience.
soul
But-
food like, I would assume. I would
Like,
assume, but I could be wrong.
You don't want to have nasty food.
no, I'm not saying nasty food, but like how we talk about like prom 13, they had the like dry aged steak and like all that, the lobster mac and cheese and shit.
The
like
Yorkshire
that.
pudding that they
Like,
brought out.
If it was like black restaurants like that, cause like a lot of the black like shit that I see, it's not like delicate shit like
Or gourmet
like
and it's
top gourmet
Right,
shit.
right.
Like True Kitchen is supposed to be like gourmet. Like,
Right. There's a lot of shit that's just kind of like comfort food.
Yeah.
Home cooking, soul food.
Right.
There's that place like out in Dallas that's called Two Partners. That's a perfect example of like Southern cooking, home comfort food. They got the mac and cheese. They got the links. They got the fucking the loaded potatoes. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing really gourmet about it, but it's just really good food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
But
think
that
that's
sets it off
kind of what I
different.
want to see more of out here, cause like following like West Coast food, like Taco Mel and like some of the other people that he run with, they got like the food Minotti shit,
Right.
and then some of them people can like cook like
Right.
gourmet meals, but they restaurants aren't like
Gourmet
restaurants, but.
shit. Got it.
You know
They
why?
all came together and like I think they got like restaurants in like different locations and shit where they like serve like different types of shit now. So
The problem with
they
that though,
branching out.
the problem with the gourmet shit though, when it comes to people, the majority of people go with shit that they're familiar with. Simplicity is the easiest thing, and yet will sell the best.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
thing.
why I think the True Kitchen shit. Like if that nigga he went viral, like saying what he said and all that shit.
I think some of that was kind of just
But they have this business.
But he been having business before that.
correct.
But like
But that set it over the top though.
They probably
if
have
you
this
gonna
business
have
for-
my experience with the experience that you known for, like niggas not gonna even give you a shot.
Yeah,
Because
but
if I didn't go there a couple weeks before you went viral and had a bad experience on my anniversary, like I definitely wouldn't have gave you a shot. at
but I
all,
know
like-
I know 3 people that went before the viral, went after the viral. Now, mind you, all 3 of them were either one was a couple, one was a lady, the other one was a lady, and those 2 were friends, and they've been, you know what I'm saying, and they didn't have that same experience. But mind you, they also, I don't know how long in advance that you booked, but they booked like 4 or 5 months. You know what I'm saying?
it
And
was
that,
the anniversary, bro. Like
no. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying like that. There's people on lists waiting to get in this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
like-
You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck?
Right.
we
So-
did the typical protocol shit.
Right.
To,
Call, hey, da. We want to set for this time. For them not to call you back, that's just some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they business is still going through the fucking roof.
So shout out
You know what
to
I'm
True
And it's gonna
Kitchen
keep
for being
going.
on some
Right.
fuck
you
shit.
know what I'm saying?
Due to that fucking thing, there's people that are now going just for that.
Yeah.
If you
Because
weren't
niggas will go if you complain about some shit.
right,
Niggas will go to see if
Just
they
to-
gonna have the same experience,
Right.
so they can capitalize
Right.
off that shit they say.
right, and most of the time they not. They just gonna go just for the fucking food. You know what I'm saying? Or
And I think some
The
niggas
slushy.
like set it up that way to where you can, hey nigga, hey
Mm-hmm.
every 30th nigga that come in here, fuck them niggas. Like,
Right.
we done made this much money, so like,
right, and it
let's
ain't gonna
have that
stop.
bad experience,
Right.
To where that one nigga might have like a whole bunch of people that's like he friends with on Facebook with, or he got a lot of people that follow him on Instagram or some
Mm-hmm. Right,
shit. And
right.
the nigga gonna be like, hey bro, like this shit was trash, nigga. Like
Right.
fuck these niggas.
Right. But now
Now
because you
all the niggas that you said fuck it to, like
right,
some of these niggas gonna ride in there and be like, hey bro,
nah, he lying.
this
or-
nigga
or-
lying, bro.
right,
Like
or-
I
or
got
that's not my
He
experience.
ain't that nigga, bro.
Right,
like fuck
right,
that nigga,
right.
bro. I'm in this bitch and he ain't here. Like you know how it go, bro.
I do.
I ain't gonna lie though. Next spot that we went to, that was fire. That I would probably say that falls second, very close second to that Prime 13. Was that Blacks in Austin and
Yeah, I
in
was
Dallas.
definitely
Terry
say
Blacks.
in Austin.
Austin and Dallas.
That's
And-
second for
I don't know
sure.
if I could put Terry Blacks over the.
No, I didn't say no. It's second.
The what's the name?
Over what?
The brunch in Vegas.
I can.
It's the brunch
I
in
can.
Vegas. For me, it's the brunch in Vegas. It's Prime 13 and then Terry Blacks. Like
I'd switch it. Prime 13, Terry Blacks, then the brunch. The only reason why I say the brunch is nice due to the alcoholic beverages and their menu of what they have. But some of those things that they had,
Didn't taste good.
some of their food wasn't up to par that I thought it was going to be like.
It didn't taste
The
good.
ravioli wasn't up to par like I thought.
The lamb chop didn't taste good.
You know what I'm saying? I was just kind of like, now they did have some really good shit there. And the
ordered what
ambiance
I
was
knew
fucking
what
on
would
point.
be- I didn't even get the lamb chops and all the other shit. Like
Nigga, I was tasting everything
I
in that
got
hole.
certain shit. That
I was like, you know how y'all ever been to Golden Corral?
I treated it like a expensive Golden Corral. That's why I picked certain shit. Like
Okay, so that's where I,
I
felt
wasn't
like
touching the lamb chops. I didn't touch certain seafood shit. Like
if my thing is if I'm gonna pay that much, to fucking go to this motherfucker for an experience, every fucking thing should
Everything
be on
should
point.
be tasting good as
On
fuck.
point. I shouldn't question shit.
I went in there knowing unlimited drink.
Right.
So that's
unlimited
where the
crab
majority
legs,
of the
Alaskan crab legs at that.
That shit was like $100 though. So that shit
Right, a pop.
So
Per person.
drinks, we could have got drinks for way cheaper. We got drunk.
yeah, but we didn't do that at the Brazilian shit. Where it
Well, I'm
was
just saying.
unlimited
No,
meat
but
for
okay, but
half
that
the price.
But we got that
This
on the
is
fucking
liquor. Like
That
Yeah.
shit was delicious.
me, I've been around food and I worked in food, so like I knew when I went in that hole, like, hey, it's certain shit that you can.
My thing is if
That
It's
Brazilian
mostly the
spot was
liquor,
delicious.
nigga. Like
right, but if I'm, like I said, I'm just saying in my humble opinion, if I'm gonna spend that much, I expect everything to be pretty much on point. I shouldn't question not a fucking thing that I have.
Anything
Now,
that's
now,
going on.
now,
I
if
get what
it's
y'all saying,
now, if it's something that like in a sense of like, I didn't like it because of just my taste buds, but yet you digged it, right? That's just because of my own personal taste. Okay, that's not a problem. But I ate that ravioli and I was like, really? Like
I didn't grab that.
I done made ravioli before, and bro, did y'all hand make this or did y'all pull this out the fucking freezer? Like,
Yeah, that's how that
know what I'm saying?
The
Like-
lamb chops was terrible.
who's cook? You got the new guy on the fucking. You got the new guy on the lamb. Maybe that's what it was.
Grab that either.
You shouldn't
Like,
fucking put the
it
new
was
guy
only
on
certain
there.
Shit that I grabbed that I was like,
Right,
alright.
but I'm saying like that's what Chad point is. Like it should
I seen the
all be
YouTube
great.
videos and I seen the shit where like we watched that shit for months.
Oh
before we
yeah.
went
Oh
there.
yeah. No lie.
So
no lie.
it was shit that I didn't grab because I seen niggas in the YouTube videos that he showed me that was like, hey nigga, I'm not eating this.
Right.
Like,
But I ain't gonna lie though. What sold me
I knew what to
was the
expect because we watched videos of this shit for months. Like,
right. Was the all you can eat crab legs, the Alaskan crab
Yeah.
legs, because that was the only place in Vegas that you could fucking get them hoes at. And the all you can eat filet mignon. And the drinks, obviously. But the filet mignon, it was kind of chewy. Like, come on now. I want that bitch super tender. I want that bitch to
I
be
didn't
just,
get that either.
you know what I'm saying? That's just, but then here we go again. That could just be my personal taste. Somebody else could go in there and be like, oh, that was the shit. Not knocking it, just saying I've had better in different places. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
And we done spent a lot less at Prime 13. Well, no, not really. If you wanted to break it down, because I pretty much paid the same of what I paid at Prime 13 to that place, and I had a lot better experience at Prime 13. Between the fireworks, the boats, and the fucking food that they brought out,
Oh, no.
it was fucking ridiculous. I was like, wow, like, and then had the fucking itis afterwards.
That was a whole different experience.
Right.
It was-
So far, Prime 13 has always been my top notch. I thank Dubz for that one because Dubz picked that one out, and he was definitely on point with that bitch. We had a few restaurants that were up to par that we thought were going to be nice. They had some food that kind of sus, you know what I'm saying, during the trip. But,
It's Galveston, bro. Like,
yeah. But Prime. When you say Galveston, the first thing that comes to my mind is Prime.
Prime 13.
Right.
That's the number one.
Right
thing
off the freeway. You better catch that hoe. You better get the lobster mac and cheese because they ain't taking that bitch off the menu because that bitch is
Wagyu
off the
steak.
chain. Ooh.
That bitch was so. I cut that hoe with a butter knife.
I had the dry aged fucking.
Yes. I got the trio because I want a little bit of everything. I had the pork belly, had the filet mignon, and I had the lobster tail on that hoe. Boy.
I cut that hoe with a butter knife. Man, let's cheers it up, man, for Prime 13. Another Poor Podcast.
It's a wrap or like it's a cheers like.
So cheers for them. I think it's time to wrap it up. Too.
So we need to cheers it, drink, and then hit the shot, the outgoing shot. Cheers.
Cheers for sure.
If I get that jump off down at the end, I haven't tried that yet. I can tell you a shot. Let's see what that's looking like.
Wow. What's gonna happen?
R.I.P. to the homie Rashawn, bro. Like, man, that nigga had like mad medals together, bro. Like, that shit crazy.
I did not hang out with that gentleman in my adulthood. I didn't hang out with him too much in our childhood, but I knew of
Did
him.
he have like big eyes?
No,
Not really. No.
but from when I did talk to him, and when I was around him, he was a great person. Another person that we went to school with, that I can't say nothing in a negative sense about. It's just kind of just like what you were saying when you knew somebody that from your college alum that had passed during the COVID. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where it's like, wow, like Adrian and I were talking. It's like, damn, we've even said
that
this.
was a high school classmate.
Oh, it was a high school. Okay, so same ballpark. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, well, who the fuck is next? Because we've had a lot of people previous. If you look at our sophomore year, and then the freshman class, and then the junior class, and the senior class, there's been a lot of people that have transitioned to the next,
Right.
Evolution of life, because we don't never just
R.I.P. to everybody.
right,
Yeah,
straight
man.
up. You know what I'm saying? And that goes to anybody and everybody that we have had come in contact with.
Yep.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
Like, me and that
let's
nigga,
make
we-
cheers to that.
Like, it wasn't like Kennedale really didn't have like a dude track team, like at all.
And they had a majority
And
black.
it's still going, bro. Like, that's why I wasn't there my senior year. Cause like me and that nigga was supposed to be like, we was like relay buddies, bro. Like, we was on everything together. Like, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I done told stories on here like I didn't stretch and all that shit. When I'm walking on the track eating Skittles, he like, hey, nigga, you better not fuck up, bro. Like, because no matter how good you think you are, like, some of us gotta, like, actually, like,
Put in that effort.
put in the work to
Right.
do this shit. If you fuck this shit up for me, my nigga, like,
Sure, I-
I can remember the threats that this nigga gave me,
We gonna
bro,
have a
because,
problem.
like, and it was like, sometimes I had to, like, half-ass, like, warm up with this nigga doing the high knees and all the shit
Lunges
that I
and
don't
shit.
want to do, like, just to shut this nigga up, bro. Like, nigga, I got this, bro. Shut up, like, and this,
Snoop got
That
it.
is
Yep.
Dubz 817.
man.
Back in the day, it was Snoop.
R.I.P. to my nigga, man. Like,
That's wild.
but you need them type of people, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you can't.
It's not a
Sometimes,
negative sense, it's a
yeah.
motivational thing.
Yep.
It's
Because
all about how you
sometimes you
take
might
it.
have it, but sometimes you might need to hear like, "Hey,
Right.
nigga, you don't got it, bro,"
To
or
put you
"Hey,
over that
nigga,
edge,
you
right.
don't."
Right.
Just to get you over the hump, because you can't get complacent, bro. Because
Right.
if you just,
Yup. 100%.
nigga, if you win all the time, bro, like
you don't know nothing
you
about
don't
win,
know nothing
you need
else.
to know loss,
like,
right?
And when you lose, it's like, damn, nigga, I
That's
lost,
what happened
nigga.
to a
And
bunch
it's,
of boxers.
Right.
yep,
Right. failure is part of growth.
Yeah.
And to become successful in anything.
Lose their mind or never be the same after that.
You need that, bro. Like you need a nigga that's gonna get on your ass sometimes. That's gonna be like, hey, bro, it's not all good, nigga.
Right.
Like if I lose, it's not the same as if you lose.
Right.
Like
100%.
I would agree.
it's, bro. It's a
But do
beautiful
y'all
thing, bro.
agree? Leave the comments down below.
R.I.P. to my
Like,
nigga, man.
Subscribe, notify yourself by hitting the notification bell. It is the Poor Podcast. I am RICKCODE Rick
It's your boy
Cole.
Dubz 817.
It's your man, Chef Chad. Artist formerly known as Twiddless. Drinking on this Kelly Red Snoop.
You gonna have to
19
come up with
Grimes.
a new mantra sometime soon, bro.
This one over here?
Huh?
Me?
Yeah. You can only be Twitterless for so long.
My nigga got the soggy J over here.
Oh.
That's all good. Coming soon, the new mantra or the new term.
My nigga got the soggy J.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Put that bitch near the stove. Turn that stove on high. Not put it too close, but just like halfway by it. It'll turn out a little crispy. Not saying like burnt, but it'll turn out a little crispy. 'Cause you know how
This nigga got a recipe for every fucking thing.
No, because it's happened to me. And fucking,
I'm about to go piss.
It's gonna hit different.
yeah, it's not going to hit the same. It's going to hit kind of
It's
a
not
little,
gonna be
harsh.
the weed, liquor, the wine combo.
I've never had that. I was just saying like wet. Like I was in the sense of like water. But the
I'm
liquor,
scared now because it like I moved it over here and it's not even like a.
I don't know. You might be drunk and high at the same time with that hoe.